What is up, homies? How's it hanging? How's it going? Sorry for this music that we're listening to right now. It's from the game. And I was like, I'm not gonna go in and mute it. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna do its thing. What is up, though? What's crack-a-lackin' with everyone? I am, posting my Instagram picture for the day. Go check it out. Go give it a like if you like that kind of thing. Sorry if this music is too loud. I'm gonna have to turn it down on my end. It's like a little annoying, not gonna lie. Let me post one more thing on my story and then I'll be right with you. Imagine that. Bean is doing other things when she's getting ready to stream. I don't even have my mic pulled towards me. What is even going on? Could you even hear me all the way back there? So listen, guys. I really had the thought that I was just gonna sit here for like 30 minutes on the starting soon screen and see how many of you would stay and how many of you would leave. I was like, this is fine. This is fine. I was thinking about it, but I was like, I better not do that to my homies. They're so supportive to be here and help me out, so I better be nice. There was a good part of me that was like, maybe I should just not show up today. It's been a day, y'all. It has been a day. I hope you guys' day is going good and whatnot. Let's put this little subscribe button here. Bam, okay. That's beautiful. Alright, BK, hey, how's it going? Micah, what's up? What's up? Frisbee, yo, always pick the redhead with a beard. Oh my gosh, BK, how are you liking WWE 2K23? I saw a few people playing it on Twitch last night and I was like, oh? I had to look at it. It looks like it's really fun. Alex, hey? James, hi from Blackpool, UK. Whoa. Homie, that's so late. How's it going though? How are you? Dr. Green Thumb, I'm glad you made it. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to see you. I missed you last time. I did. Guys, I've changed my outfit twice. Since I just, I was like, the first outfit I wasn't feeling. I was just like, this ain't it. So I changed. And I'm not really feeling this outfit, but we're here. We're doing it. I spent most of my day in a hoodie. And then my makeup cardigan. And now I'm in this, so. How's everybody's, what is it, Friday? Yeah, how's everybody's Friday going? Guys, I know I posted that poll, and I said we were going to do a horror night tonight. My good friend BK has put together a whole list of amazing, scary videos for us to watch, which I will be doing that next week. I just really want to play this dating sim. I'm going to narrate the whole thing, don't worry. It's going to be something. You guys can help me make some dating decisions. Yes. So, let's get into it. I'm kind of excited. Might be terrible, but we're gonna do it. Thanks! Thanks, Dr. Green Thumb. I just have to set this up. Okay. Oh, I had the settings on because I was gonna, turn the music volume down a little bit. Oh, that's a little bit better. Alright. That's a little bit better. I need to move this over though. Is that gonna mess with anything? No. Okay, great. Fantastic. Whoop. Yeah, it did. Hold on. That's not what we want. I want it to... No! That's not what I wanted either. Dang. Hold, please. I'm gonna have to fix this real quick. Bear with me. The stream might crash. If we're lucky. Oh, that's good. I just gotta resize it on here for you guys. Let's unlock the window capture, lock the video capture, pull this down a little bit. Bam, there we go. That's better. That's better. Looking good. We're gonna put a little lock on that. That way I can still read the chat. Start. Alright. We're gonna start playing in a minute, but I'm gonna talk to the chat as well. Frisbee, I'm okay. It's been a weird day, but I'm okay. Leroy, what's up, homie? Hitting y'all up from Quebec. Whoa, that's crazy. I've always wanted to go to Canada. BK, I'm glad you're enjoying it so much. The character creation is the best. Sorry, I'm getting choked. Once you create a character, let me see. I really want to see what the character design is going to look like. And this one, I heard it's pretty good. A little bit better than the previous year, but I'm curious if it really is. Really want to know. Okay, so on this dating sim, I found this game on Steam. It's called Under Maintenance. It was free. I'm gonna have to like pick a man. And you guys are gonna help me. And maybe this will give you a little bit more insight to me. I don't know. Anyway, so this is me. I'm gonna play this kind of as a Valley girl-ish. That's how I feel like this character is gonna be. I'm feeling it. So she's like, phone, yep. Keys, check. Gone. Please don't hate me. Lip gloss, I've managed to go a whole week without losing. Yeah, I still got that. Badge. Hey, where's my work badge? 6 months ago, I took a position that required me to move to a new town. A fresh start in a fresh place. But without warning, my company decided to shut that office almost as soon as I arrived. So with barely a severance check in hand, I had to scramble to find a new job. A girl's gotta eat, you know. Oh my god, me. I literally love food. Literally love food. Which brings us to today. Me living my exciting, glamorous life as a temp retail manager at a seasonal store in a local mall. That's very glamorous, girl. You know the kind. In the spring, they sell fake plants and plastic garden gnomes. In the winter, it's shitty looking wreaths and the ugliest Christmas ornaments. I guess I'm just waiting for something better to like come my way. If something better ever comes my way, someday. I'm gonna be so dramatic playing this character. Someday doesn't look like today though. Today, I seem to have lost my work badge, so now I get to wait for security to let me in the store while I call HR about getting a replacement. This place is called Den of the Devil. Get out of here. The HR rep says, "Thank you for calling DOE Human Resources." That went by too fast. Hey, yeah, I need a replacement work badge. How can I pause this? Oh. Whoa. I'm gonna have to learn how to use this game, guys. What's my name? Oh, man. I gotta be suspicious about this. Frisbee, you're starving? Oh, no. Ooh. BK, I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally down for playing visual novels. My computer just can't handle big games because it's kind of a shitty computer. But if you know like any games that don't need a lot to run, let me know. Like I would love to play like some scary ones too. I think that would be really cool. Leroy, I am not a good sales girl. I'm just gonna call myself Beanie. That's what I call myself in my head, so. Den of the Devil, Beanie. I'm the temporary manager at the small town location. Perfect. Okay, we can see your file. Now for identity confirmation, please answer your security question. What is your best friend's name? Oh. What is my best friend's name? Frisbee, that's you? Thank you, Beanie. It looks like your picture is outdated. Do you have the DOE app? Apps are dangerous. I don't have that. Oh, I do apparently. Okay. We will hold on while you upload a current photo to that app so we can get your file updated. I open the app on my phone and try to look as professional as possible. Oh, character design. Wow, this is my favorite. Frisbee, you are famous. You are. Oh, so we don't get different hairstyles. We only get different hair colors. Ew. She needs a design. She needs a better outfit. Oh no, this is her outfit? Oh, I'm kind of pasty, so we'll stay with this, I guess. Thank you. Just to confirm everything, your name is Beanie. You are a temporary manager. You are 30 years old. No, I'm not. And your employee identifier is blank blank. I hate this. Yeah, that is correct. Excellent. Please give us 6 to 12 months to process and send out your new badge. Oh my god. Wait, what? They hung up. You have got to be kidding me. Will this store even be around in 6 to 12 months? Well, that was an awful start to my day. But it can only go up from here, right? Guys, I'm loving this. Little did I know that my day was going to get worse. Girl, what is this apartment? What the actual hell was today? As if losing my badge at the start of the day wasn't bad enough, it had been one of the busiest days at the store in a long time. Everybody's gonna hate me after this. Who would have guessed anyone would go crazy for a BOGO lawn ornament? Well, at least the new chapter of Heavenly Love dropped during my shift. Oh, you read a fanfic. This is me. Heavenly Love is a Otome Gacha game I've been playing. Okay, whatever that is. A hardcore resource management simulator woven into a story filled with gut-wrenching Angus, I can't talk. Plus all the hottest JPEGs of 2D men. How do I pause this though? Oh, there we go. I can hit the button and it'll stop. Oh, Abraham, hi, love. How are you? Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day. I love you so much. Frisbee, you are famous. Frisbee is famous, y'all. Frisbee is my best friend in this game. Leroy, thank you. You love the character acting. Thanks, homie. I'm gonna be super into this. Okay. So it says, it has 3 main love interests, and the 4th that is used to be a secret, but was recently added to the main cast. Honestly, who needs to date when I have 4 wonderful husbandos to keep me company? Oh dear. I already hate this chick. I pour a glass of my favorite drink and settle into play. Heavenly Love. Oh, it's a mobile app. Okay. Dear professionals, in order to improve the game experience, the server will be under maintenance. If the maintenance is not completed within the specific time, the period of the maintenance, I usually say maintenance, but I feel like that's a really country way of saying it, and I'm trying to be more like, so we're saying maintenance will be extended. You will not be able to log into the game during the maintenance period. We're sorry for your disappointment. Oh dear, this bitch is about to have a nervous breakdown. Abraham, what's going on? Why are you not well, homie? I don't like to hear that. I don't like to hear that. Really? This day is literally the literal worst. I can't believe this is happening. Did I break a mirror? Did I step on a crack? Seriously, how can this day get any worse? Actually, no. I don't want to know the answer to that. After a long sip of my drink, I close the app and open my text. Oh no, is this Frisbee? Frisbee, you're messaging me in the game. Hey, what's Frisbee's voice gonna sound like? I don't know. Frisbee, you should be on here narrating with me. But I'm just gonna kind of talk normal, I think, for Frisbee. Frisbee's like, hey Beanie, what's up? Or what's wrong? I've had the worst day. Oh no, mine hasn't gone great either. Is your game down too? Frisbee, in a world where you're playing this dating sim game? Frisbee, you do have a really low voice. I can't go down that low. Yes, you too? Oh my god, the eyes emoji, that is me. I use that emoji a lot. That's in my like top emojis on my phone. I wrote to the customer service, but all I got was, thank you for your understand. I think it was supposed to be understanding, but anyway. What? How does that answer anything? Like, what am I supposed to do now? Well, maybe they're not as great as 2D husbandos, but I know what might cheer you up. You could use the dating app. Oh dear God, this is terrible advice, Frisbee. This is terrible advice. What dating app? Oh my god, have you even opened it? I can't recall. Blind R. I made you a profile like so long ago. Frisbee, you better not be making me no dating profile, Jesus Christ. Oh, that dating app. I actually have a date lined up here tonight. Hoping it'll make my not so great date better, winky face. Come on, just give it a shot. So did Frisbee set this date up with her without consulting her about that? Because that's a little shady. That's kind of uncalled for. I feel like I'm gonna drink a lot of water. I'm glad I filled this up all the way. Frisbee, that's the exact advice you would give. Abraham, hun, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, is everything okay with your mom, or was it like work related? I hope you're okay. I'm glad you're here. I just hate that you're not feeling good and you had a bad day. But I love you. I'm here if you want to talk. I mean, the worst that could happen is you get a great story to tell. I'm pretty sure there are worse things that could happen, like being locked up in someone's basement. Still, I couldn't deny that they might have a point. I stew over the dating app for a bit. Call me old-fashioned, but I've never been a huge fan of dating apps. Whatever happened to meeting someone while you're out and about? A chance encounter? That never happens, y'all. Seeing someone across a room that just catches your eye? Feeling the earth stop spinning on its axis as that person comes into full focus, the rest of the room fading away into nothing. Everybody is hating this. Everybody leave the chat. Just leave. It's bad. This girl's annoying though. I still believe that in that heart-pounding, goosebump-inducing sensation that you get the first time you see someone that strikes your fancy. That, oh no, they're kind of hot feeling. But maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. It's not like those moments have ever gotten me anywhere with romance. After all, Prince Charming is a myth, much like multiple orgasms. I put aside the Blind Art app while I start browsing Yo Help for something else to do. Yo Help that sounds like a great app. Ooh, BK, you should. I've heard of OkCupid before. I've never really used any dating apps, but I've heard that OkCupid is more of a resourceful or a more like safe app than the other ones. Like it's more reasonable to use. Leroy, you're loving it? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I see a listing for a locally owned bar that caters to grown-ups. Oh good, because the last place I want to be is around a pack of screaming, fall-down, drunk 20-somethings that may accidentally throw up on my shoes. The reviews rave about friendly bartenders and clean tables, free of any kind of sticky residue. And they have an open mic happening almost weekly. The open mic could be fun, just to see what kind of a disaster would throw themselves to the wolves. I need to blow my nose, hold on. I'm disgusting. I'm so gross. Love that for me. Dating app or the bar? Huh. Regardless, I should do something. Okay guys, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna use the dating app or are we gonna go to the bar? I feel like for me, personally, I'm not social, so I would use the dating app, but what should I choose? Let me know. Let me know. Use the app? Okay, Frisbee. You're only saying that because you set me up with a date. After a bit of deliberation, I decided to pursue the dating app. There is no commitment and nothing to lose, I guess. It can't hurt to, like, sneak a little peek. John Smith, 48. Hobbies? Going to the bar, lol. Having a good time. How about you? Looking for a new mistress? Oh no. Slide to the negative, whatever they do on those apps? No thank you. Survival of the fittest, and I'm the most fit. Ew. Me. Man of your dreams, 30. Invading your sleep. A new toy. Quotes are for losers. Ugh, disgusting. Fred Glaw, 24. Love, poetry, constantly being with the one I love and never letting them go. A tormented soul, just like me. I'm not your first. I'll be your last. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, thank you. That is a red flag. Oh, yikes. That's like a ton of red flags. Like, who in their right mind would choose that? As I begin to scroll through the local profiles, it doesn't seem like it's going to be my lucky day after all. Hold on, I'm reading the chat, guys. Sorry. Oh, BK, that's not good. That's not good. Frisbee, talking about the first dude? What about him? Tristan, 33. Hobbies? A full list of my current extracurricular affiliations can be provided upon request. That's kind of weird. That's giving me like some Christian Grey from 50 Shades. Looking for all of my socks that have been eaten by the dryer. Same, homie. Same. Favorite quote? You can only be certain of lack of certainty. Okay. Yeah, maybe not in the best way. He definitely has a way with words, but the bit about the socks makes me laugh. For the first time all day. Okay. I do enjoy a man with a good sense of humor. Too many in my past have been problematic or stoic. Theo, 32. Hobbies. Doing fun things with my hands. Fair enough, homie. Looking for you. His favorite quote is live fast, die young, leave a good looking corpse. And to that I say, same. Wow, Theo sounds like the type to get down and dirty. Could be great for a quick hookup. He's not bad to look at either. He has a ponytail, so I don't know how I feel. And I would need to see how he keeps his hair, like if he keeps it nice and clean, because some guys don't be keeping their hair nice and clean. The here for a good time, not a long time vibe is a mood. Same. He could probably help me relieve some of the stress, especially with his hands. Oh dear. Alright. Luca, 28. Hobbies, blank. Looking for, blank. I want a Sunday kind of love. A love to last past Saturday night. BK says, doing fun things with my hands killed me. He's a little young, and there isn't much on his profile. He's dark and mysterious. But where have I seen that quote before? Luca, huh? He's really attractive, but there's not much else going on. He seems like a hopeless romantic, although I'm not sure my world is ready for that kind of meetup. Alright, Mark, 30. Hobbies, drinking games, and university sports. At 30, homie, I don't feel good about that. Looking for no commitments and no strings attached. Favorite quote? Come, my lady. You're. Oh my god. No. The freaking butterfly quote? No. We don't like Mark. He's a creep. We don't like him. Beanie, no. I mean, no strings attached is... That is not what you're looking for, ma'am. I'm about to smack her. These four are the only ones even remotely worth considering, and something about them kind of reminds me of my husbandos from Heavenly Love. I gotta sneeze, hold on. Is that it? I usually sneeze a lot louder than that. Apparently that was it though. Okay. Usually it's a very visceral sneeze, like my whole brain's about to come out of my nose. Alright guys, who are we picking? Mark is out. Luca, out. It's between Tristan and Theo. I'm feeling Tristan though. Let me know. Let me know what we're feeling. Yeah, I feel like Luca's a little young for her. And Mark, I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna go with Tristan. I think he sounds good. BK, that's exactly right. If somebody quoted butterfly to me, I would put a warning post up on a local Facebook page. I'm gonna go with Tristan, see how he's going. Oh, Tristan, chapter 1. I like this background. Here goes nothing. Hi. A minute goes by, then another. Nothing is happening. Beanie, it's been like 2 minutes. 5 minutes passed. 15 minutes. half an hour. It's, like, fine, right? Some people have healthy boundaries with their technology and don't spend every waking moment on their phone. He must just be one of them. An hour passes. More than an hour. It's enough time for me to start to reflect on the choices I've made in life. What did I really expect to happen anyway? Press a button and get a date? As if. At least Heavenly Love has a pity timer. Tristan says, "Greetings, fellow blind R." I'm gonna give him kind of a breathy voice. That's it. I feel like that's it. It might change. On a fine evening, you should find yourself standing at a crossroads at the edge of an enchanted forest. One path leads east and the other west. Question mark. That's kind of weird. Oh, right. Sorry. To join in this adventure, just type out your actions with which path will you choose. Should we head east or west, guys? I feel like I'm gonna pick east because I'm from the east, like, coast. I'm gonna pick east. It's east. I wish it was Weast from, SpongeBob. Weast. It's like when SpongeBob is wearing a mermaid man's belt, and he's like, "What does the W stand for?" It stands for Wumbo, you know. Wumbo, Wumbo me, Wumbo you. Alright. Anyway. You walk a distance down the path, enjoying the rustle of the wind in the trees and the bright light of the moon, and happen upon an establishment for the consumption of spirits and assorted libations? I don't know how to say the word. I feel like I don't want to go inside because I feel like if I go in, I'm gonna get murdered. I'm gonna keep walking down the path. Enjoying your stroll through the woods, you continue to walk another distance until you reach a small rushing stream. Or stream, not a steam, lol. On its bank is another establishment for the consumption of spirits and assorted libations. It looks eerie similar to the one you just passed. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna keep walking down the path. Is this just the same thing over and over again? I guess I gotta go inside. It's a slow night in the bar. There's ambient music of your preferred variety in the corner, candlelit. Or not. There's a dark, handsome, mysterious-looking man sitting by himself, nursing a drink, while the bartender absent-mindedly reads a paper. Oh, I know what we're playing. Sorry, I know, like, what you're trying to do. I don't know. Sorry, I know you're trying to do a whole thing, but I know what this game is, lol. This is like the Bork situation, right? He didn't answer, so it's not the Bork situation. Maybe he just wants to ask, like, in a certain way. I asked the narrator to hurry up and get to his pitch. Me. Oh, haha, you called me. I'm surprised. Most people have never heard of that classic text-based adventure game. I'm actually more of an Ontario Path Girl, TBH. You like vintage games? Vintage things are generally... Oh, vintage things generally, but not dying in dysentery. And Beanie does the emoji. Ha ha. So, anyway. Congratulations, you have reached the end of the journey. For your achievement, I can award you the name and address of a place where we can meet up for a drink tonight. If that's okay. No pressure. I understand if you'd rather not. We'll accept the reward. I'm just gonna say okay. Since I started this, it's not like I can pretend like I've got something else going on tonight, right? LMAO. I guess. Well, see you in a bit. I don't know how I feel about this guy. How do you guys feel about this guy? I don't know. When I look up the address Tristan sends over a few minutes later, I find that it's a bar, not too far away from my apartment. The reviews on Yo Help declare it the only place in town to get a drink where the tables aren't sticky. How charming. I should shower and change, and then change again, and again, and again. And what's more, just for good measure. This goes on until half of my closet has emptied out. But I'm satisfied with my outfit. Literally me getting ready for stream tonight. Literally me. I could not decide on an outfit. What a mess. I'll deal with it later. Literally me. Okay. Story time. When I get done with stream, I immediately take all my clothes off and get ready to like wash my makeup off, and I put my makeup cardigan on. But instead of hanging my clothes back in the closet, I will just lay them on this chair that I'm sitting in, and they'll sit there for approximately 3 days until the next time I stream. The more you know. Leroy, you're an East Coaster too? Heck yeah, high five, homie. We love the East Coast. Frisbee said, Beanie get laid tonight for sure. Abraham, that's okay. You have a nice weekend too. I love you. I hope everything gets better for you. Shane, what's up? How's it going? Frisbee, yeah, I think the Bork stuff is a little try-hard too. Like, I don't really want to go on this date with Tristan after talking to him, but apparently I just have to go try. Shane, you got scammed last night for a hookup? What happened? Tell me the story. Not to sound rude, but I'm interested. Also, I have to blow my nose again. There's just a lot of snot back there. The weather is kind of effed up here right now. It's like been kind of cold today, but then it's been really warm, and it's gonna make us all sick. So that's fun and fresh. Alright, let's go on this date. It's a nice night, and I decide to head to the bar on foot, using a shortcut through an alleyway not too far from my apartment. Girl, you're gonna get killed. This is about to become a horror game. Idiot. Oh, I heard a cat. Huh? What was that? I suddenly feel something fuzzy rub itself against my leg. Oh my god. Is it a cat? Look at that beautiful baby. Oh my goodness, this is great. This is fantastic. The cat says meow. Oh, it's a cat. Yeah. Hey there. I bend down to see if there's a collar hidden under its furry neck. But before I can investigate further, a car horn sounds nearby, scaring the cat and sending it scampering off into the night. Oh no! Oh well, maybe next time, buddy. Dude, BK, that is the kind of cat you pay money for. It really is. Shane, homie, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That sucks. That sucks. $200 gone, though? Jesus. Frisbee, that cat was so cute. Man, I want to play, like, a cat adoption game. I arrive at the bar a bit early, so I can check out the place in person before I meet my hookup? Date? Future party to a restraining order? The bar isn't much to look at from the outside, just a plain looking concrete rectangle. Sorry, my nose is itching. With a small open sign hanging in one of the heavily frosted windows. Uncertain of what the future holds, I take a deep breath and then head inside, expecting to find the interior to be similarly institutional looking. To my surprise, though, it's something else entirely. The interior of the bar is cozy and warm. Though the planks are odd and pitted with the wear of long years of use. They're made of real wood and freshly waxed. Wow, fancy. On my left is a space littered with small round tables and simple wooden chairs, ringed around a small stage platform outfitted with a mic stand. Oh god, I hope she does not do karaoke. Beans cannot sing. A handful of patrons are scattered, or is it patron? No, I don't know. Anyway, are scattered among them. While on stage, there is a young woman playing guitar. Remembering the Yo Help review, I find myself eyeing the surface of one of the tables nearby. They don't look sticky, +1 for the Yo Helpers. I steer myself towards the bar on the right. A turn-of-the-century mahogany monstrosity. That table is mahogany. If you got my Hunger Games reference, thank you. That is mahogany. Frisbee, absolutely not. If somebody's singing, I'm quitting the game. As I slip into one of the classic bar stools lined up along the front of it, the bartender materializes. Jesus, whoa, what's up, homie? Look at him, icy blue eyes. Oh, I quickly scan the menu in front of me without looking and then point. Girl, don't. I'll have this one. We're gonna go with a non-alcoholic drink because we don't know what this guy is about, and if she gets drunk, I don't know her alcohol tolerance. If she gets drunk, this guy could, like, do some bad stuff. Can I have a Shirley Temple?
Huh.
Pardon? I said I'll have a Shirley Temple. I just want to play it safe until I get my bearings. I'm waiting to meet someone. I tell the bartender, who just shrugs and disappears to get my drink. Frizzy, right? Thanks, BK. While I wait for my drink, my attention wanders back to the stage where the guitarist plucks away, tapping her foot along to the beat. Before too much longer, the bartender reappears. Here's your Shirley Temple. Cheers. Is there gonna be live music all night? He shrugs. Maybe. The mic is open for anyone. Who knows what you'll see next? He gives me a wink as he collects my card to pay for the drink. Ooh, I'm sweating, okay.
What he means is it can turn into a real cringe-a-palooza.
Oh god, I don't have to make a voice for this guy. He already has one, that's great. Mark, don't start. I'll get this wrong on Miss, excuse me. The man with the rust-colored hair, the bartender called Mark, plunks himself down to my right. He's drinking a cheap domestic beer. I was admittedly curious about what Mark meant, but also, it takes a lot of courage. I think it's actually pretty brave that you put yourself out there in the name of art. Okay, but last week, some chick played hot cross buns on a kazoo for 20 minutes straight. Wow, if that ain't me, playing hot cross buns on a kazoo for 20 minutes straight. Oh, that's iconic. Wow, I want to be friends with that chick. Ah, well, that's... He offers his hand to me. It's nice to meet you. I'm Beanie. Pleasure to meet you. I shake hands with the man. How can someone's hands feel sweaty and cold? That's clammy, Beanie. I'm Beanie. Pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Gross. I love how brutal Beanie is. Before Mark can get another word in, we're interrupted by a round of applause for the guitarist, who seems to be finishing up for the night. Thank you, that's all for me. The next performer on the list tonight is... probably a loser. Definitely a masochist. Tristan. Tristan? Tristan from the app, Tristan?
Hey!
What, like, you know the guy or something? I'm here to review the open mic night for my blog. Just a bad habit I have, repeating names to remember them. I'll just make a note of it now on my phone. I stutter out quickly. I don't get the vibe Mark will react in a positive way if I admit having plans to meet Tristan. Oh dear. Already drama. I shrink down into my seat and pull out my phone with a swiftness to check the Blind R app and pull up Tristan's profile again. Alright, so this is what we know about Tristan. A full list of my current extracurricular affiliations can be provided upon request. He also likes pizza, which I love. He's looking for his socks in the dryer. And his favorite quote is, "You can only be certain of lack of certainty."
Hi.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
Hello. My name is Tristan. It's great to be here with you tonight.
I'm leaving. He's a noob, guys. He's a noob. Oh dear. This was not the correct decision. He's not a confident male. Frisbee, perfect narration. Thank you. Thanks, homie. He introduces himself to the dozen-ish people sitting in the crowd, most of them caught up in their own conversations, hardly paying attention to him at all. Oh no, that's him? I'm not supposed to meet him here for another 20 minutes. He must have planned on it so I would arrive after he finished his set. If I get up and try to leave now, he'll definitely see me. Guess I'm gonna have to get to see his act.
Recently, I decided to cancel my cable TV. Has anyone done this? Okay. You can't just do it online. They actually make you call them or even go to their office. In person.
Ew, I hate his voice, guys. I hate it. He's giving me like, I hate to say this, but he's giving me like Jeffrey Dahmer vibes from that series Netflix did where Ryan Murphy, I think it's Ryan Murphy. I think that's his name. I don't know. Whatever that guy's name is, played Dahmer. Leroy says Jesus Christ. Not that I don't love nerds. I do, but this guy, not it. He grimaces as if to punctuate the horror of actually having to engage face-to-face interaction with a stranger.
I am still clinging to some of my will to live, though. So I called them up.
Guys, can you hear his voice? I hate it. I hate it.
There's a whole process to it. First, they make you match. It's like encountering a Sphinx of antiquity. Except instead of answering riddles, you just get the shout, "Representative!" over and over until it lets you pass.
Oh, Leroy, yeah, no joke, no joke. A stand-up routine? This seems fine? Hey. Mark taps me on the shoulder.
Psst. What the fuck's a Sphinx?
Well, I'm totally drawing a blank. You know, nerd shit. Mark nods knowingly in agreement. Meanwhile, Tristan continues his set. Hold on, I gotta think of a nerd voice. After I vanquish the automation and navigation, the labyrinth phone tree, I finally locate the option to cancel my service. And finally, my face-to-face with the final boss, the retention specialist. I stand fast against my mortal foe and explain that I want to cancel my service. In exchange, they counter my attack with an offer of a free year of Content Conglomerate Company TV Plus. Checkmate. I laughed to myself. Mark says, I wish I was laughing. Agree with him. I definitely wouldn't recommend he quit his day job to join the comedy club circuit if it's true. Or it's true. Not in a million years. Now, some people would be super excited to take a deal like this. Lots of people love the Content Conglomerate Company. The movies, the TV shows, the merchandise, the hotels, the theme parks. Even me.
So...
A few years ago, I even went to visit the Content Conglomerate Company land with my wife. With his wife? What? What? With his wife? What? Okay. Wife? Mayday, mayday, red alert. The hull has been breached and we are taking on water, Captain. And she loved it so much, she got a season pass after that very visit. I thought she was just into the rides, you know? But then I found out what she really wanted to ride was the big cheese, Ricky Rodent himself. Is this the 3 dots for me? Well, not the Ricky Rodent. Just the guy who wears the suit for the meet and greets. So, like, the fun story to tell at social gatherings. Hey, hey Tristan, how's your wife doing? She's pretty good as far as I know. She left me for a man in a rodent suit, reducing my self-worth to nearly nothing, and leaving me unmoored with no sense of direction in my life. But how about this charcuterie board? On the bright side, though, after I explained all of this to the retention specialist, they let me out of my cable contract. No more questions asked. Dude, that receptionist or the specialist was ready to get out of there. She's like, "Phew, hun, just get out of here. We can't stand you." Thanks for coming. I'm Tristan. He finishes his set to a round of very confused and slightly uncomfortable applause. Yo, bro, sounds like your ex might have thanked you for coming if she actually came. Clearly no longer satisfied with throwing his shade on the side, Mark heckles Tristan loudly across the bar. Stay out of it. Mark is being a huge jerk and is way over the line, but I stay silent. When it comes to crazy, better to keep your mouth shut and be safe than sorry. Okay, break it up. Mark, I've warned you about heckling the open mic participants before. Your show's over now. Time to go. The red-headed man heaves and haws, scoffing at the bartender. Ah, come on, man. I said, get out. Don't let me see your face in here, at least for a day or two. Mark continues to grumble but collects his stuff and departs from the bar. Bye. Sorry about that. That guy's been dealt a crap hand in life, and it's something of an acquired taste. Uh-huh, I bet. Oh, it looks like Tristan is headed this way. This is cool, perfectly normal, a fairy tale romance in the making. Right? Oh dear, we're gonna have to talk to Tristan. Oh Jesus Christ, I'm dreading this. Dr. Greentham, no, I haven't seen Luther on Netflix. What's it about? Leroy, dude, boy was all over the place. He really was. Frisbee said, the hell, Tristan, you can't use this joke and not be married. I also think Mark is right. I agree. While I wait for Tristan, I pull my phone out to text my best friend. Frisbee, I'm texting you. Well, today continues to be an experience. And Frisbee says that's emoji. True. You tried Blind R? Yeah. I met someone too. He's really cute and quirky. He had me play Bork to talk to him. Wow, that takes me back. Sounds like an old school nerd. It was weird. Not surprised, I mean, what a way to get on Blind R. Okay, so you still out? Yep. He just finished stand-up comedy at the bar. Frisbee, I'm glad you're here for me. And it was something. Literally me. I say this a lot. And a bit uncomfortable. Oof. Well, he's coming back to me. Talk to you later. Hey, wait. Be safe and don't die. Wow, that's great. That's great. Tristan, Chapter 2. We don't need a second chapter on this guy. Can we just get rid of him? As the bartender predicted, Tristan approaches the bar after finishing up his set. Oh, hey Tristan. Really sorry about the heckler and, all of that. That's okay, you get used to it. Uh-huh, I bet. Down at the end of the bar, a member of the bartender's apparent fan club starts waving for his attention. Duty calls, shout if you need something. I find myself alone with Tristan, up close and personal, at last. His blind R photo really failed to capture how soft the messy, dark mop of hair on his head looks in person, nor how intensely green his eyes are, even in the lower light of the bar. Ew. He fidgets for a beat before turning to me. Hi. Hey. Hello. He fidgets some more, looking rather bashful about the scene that just played out over his stand-up act.
So...
I'm your blind arm match, but I understand if you change your... It really sucks what that jerk said to you. We talk over each other, then pause. You go first. I want to make it up to you. Can I buy you a drink?
You sure you don't want to abandon ship? You still have time to get away.
Dude, I'm doing his voice so good. You wouldn't happen to be carrying any red flags, would you?
Uh-huh. No? I might have some tissues, though.
Never mind. So, drinks? I know I need one after getting up there in front of everyone like that. Okay, yes, thank you. We collect our drinks and set ourselves up at the table in the corner farthest from the stage. It was pretty surprising to see you up there. Your profile didn't mention you being a comedian.
Oh, I am not. A professional comedian, that is.
Who would have guessed?
It's my act for the improv club I belong to.
And
since you saw it and you're still here, I'd love to hear your review.
It was awful. In spite of his faintly melancholic, somewhat disheveled appearance, Tristan is animated and energetic when he speaks. His big, bright green eyes full of open, earnest warmth behind his wire-framed glasses. Oh no, I really didn't expect him to be this cute. He's not cute, girl. And he's asking me to give his performance a review? Guys, should we give a positive review or a negative review? I don't know. The joke was in bad taste, though. Like, he knew his date was coming, and that he might arrive early, and he told a joke about how his wife cheated on him. Let me know what you think. I really need to know. Frisbee, I'm so glad you're here for me. I have to text you in the middle of a meetup. Negative? That's what I'm thinking too. We're going negative. Not wanting to crush him too badly, I choose my words very carefully. It was... Well, you had some good elements. There was a good setup. Your delivery didn't sound too rehearsed, and you definitely utilized the surprise of an unexpected twist. Your material is kind of sad, though. Nobody deserves to have their partner sneak around with someone else like that. Oh, hold on. That. But on the bright side, you catching my act tonight spared me from anxiety of having to tell you about my divorce and worrying about how you would react to it. I guess that does make sense, or make one less thing to go over in the getting to know you checklist.
You have a checklist?
I can't help but laugh at his pain expression, the adorable way his eyebrows shoot up and disappear into the fringes of his dark hair hanging into his
Oh.
eyes.
Oh, you're kidding.
I thought maybe I was late to another Rick Rock dating trend? Rick Rock, get out of here. No, sorry, I only know how to do this the old-fashioned way. That can still be fun.
We can play an old-fashioned game.
Tell me 3 things about yourself. 2 of them that are the truth, and 1 of them isn't. Then I'll guess which is which. Wanna give it a try? Okay, sure. Let's see. I work as a temp retail manager. I moved into town 6 months ago. Vanilla is my favorite flavored ice cream. That's not my favorite flavor ice cream. Tristan pretends to consider this for a moment.
Alas, poor Vanilla. You are the white bread of frozen dairy, and your status as the fair maiden's preference is a sham.
Oh dear. The next one will be harder for sure. Your turn. Okay, well, I'm divorced. I recently canceled my cable. My ex left me for Ricky Rodent, mascot of the Continent Conglomerate Company. One of these is a fib? Looks like it. I have to admit, I have a hard time picturing you to be the Mary type. For almost 3 years, I was. It's been a while, though. High school sweetheart's gone sour. So, you were deflated by the retention specialist after all. Truly a formidable foe.
Formidable indeed.
It's Ricky Rodent? So the truth comes out in a lie? You made up that story about the guy in the rat suit?
You got me. We actually split up for the regular boring kind of reasons, but what's funny about that?
Nothing.
Exactly. And it's your turn again.
I take a sip from my drink and then reel off my list. I grew up on a farm. Girl, you did not grow up on a farm. Photography is my hobby? Me, I literally do photography as a job. Love that, love that. I decided to try the Blind R app tonight because my favorite video game got stuck in maintenance. Now that... Oh gosh, I'm doing the wrong voice for Tristan. Now, that's more difficult. He takes a few moments to consider it. You're not wearing overalls, nor are you carrying a camera bag. So there's no easy way to confirm either farming or photography. But your assertion that your game has suffered an unexpected disruption is intriguing. What's it called? What kind of game is it? Well, it's a little embarrassing.
A little embarrassing because you're fibbing about it?
No, it's real. Fine, it's called Heavenly Love, and it's about... you don't want to hear about this.
Hey!
Did you know Bork is made up of 15,000 line codes? Or lines of code? If you want, I can tell you about all of its secrets and idiosyncrasies instead. Or I don't know, anyway. Okay, so the story is about a young woman who is blessed. Or cursed. Some would say the power of Heaven. And it's all about her trying to save the world from HE double hockey sticks, as told through the chronicles of her various relationships with the 4 male lead characters. Oh, it's a dating simulator? And Is it an Otom or an Otomi? I don't know. I want to say Otomi game. How do you know that? Did you know I can look up anything on the internet in less than 1 second? That is weird. He shows me his phone and that he's been holding under the table. The search for heavenly love is pulled up on the screen. Cheater.
Hey!
I never said outside references weren't allowed. So, you like dating games? Yeah. But you don't like talking about them. I like talking about them. It's just that most people don't. They think it's just trash for girls, and plenty of people would even tell you that they're not even proper games at all. Love stories have a foundation of storytelling from time immemorial. I don't know. Why should they be subject of video games too?
So...
If we were in a dating game right now, what kind of love interest do you think I would be? Oh man, what do we think, guys? What do we think? I think we can't put him in a box. Well, so 2D love interest generally tend to have like one overriding, all-encompassing personality trait: the flirt, the Boy Scout, or the CEO. The cinnamon roll, too good for this world, pure. It's part of what makes dating games fun to play, because you know exactly what you're getting in, or you're getting in a way you don't get in real life. But at the same time, you can't simplify real people down to their singular personality traits like that. I'm sure you're your own unique person. Leroy. Oh, have a good night, Leroy. See you later. Well, I guess that leaves us with photography or farming. Hold on, my AirPod just died. Dang it. Hopefully this one's charged, because it was not charged earlier. They're probably both dead. Yep, it looks like they're both dead. Hold on. Love that for me. Are both of my AirPods dead? It looks like it. Which is fine. I think they're both dead though. No, this one's charged. Why didn't it connect? It's not dead. Oh, I hate these things. Oh my gosh, it connected to my phone where I was listening to Breaking Dawn Part 2. Hold on, let me connect this real quick. Okay. This music is bussin'. He gestures to my hand, resting on the table near my glass. May I? I nod. Okay. He picks up my hand, gently turning it over to inspect my palm. His own hands are large, with long, slender fingers. His nails are clean, but show signs of having been bitten down short. Ooh, he's a nail biter? That's a turn-off for me. He studies my hand intently, turning it this way and that, with aching care, before swiping the pad of his thumb across the surface of my palm, leaving tiny frisons of feeling in its wake.
Your hands are so soft.
Disgusting. Gross. I hate his voice. He looks up and our eyes meet. A beat passes. Too long. And not long enough. He's still holding my hand, his thumb now doing little more than tracing tiny, endless circles in my palm. Ew. Tristan seems to realize it with a start. Suddenly, but carefully placing my hand back down on the table, he clears his throat.
They're so soft. I don't think you grew up on a farm.
Farm? Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. I didn't grow up on a farm. I flex my fingers, curling them around the cool glass, and then raising it up to my lips in hopes it will dispel the heat from my palm and my cheeks. 2 for 2, and it's your turn again.
So...
I want to know who this guy is. Last call, everyone. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Last call. Did he wink at me again? Guess that makes this our last round for tonight. Better make it count.
Oh, here goes nothing. I really enjoyed meeting you tonight, and I think you're very beautiful.
Ew.
I'd like to ask you for a kiss goodnight.
No, we do not know each other, and you divorced your wife?
And I'm very confident you're not going to throw your drink in my face and refuse if I ask.
Not so confident after all must be a fib. No, that was the truth. He starts to lean forward as my eyes flutter shut. It didn't give me an option not to smooch him.
No,
Gross.
I can kiss you, right?
Ew, no.
You're not just saying that for the sake of the game?
Yes, but first, what happened to your glasses? I took them off. Safety first. No, I don't want to kiss him. I don't. Ew, Beanie, that's gross. Ew, we hate that. That's disgusting. Dr. Ethan, he does seem a bit needy. I don't like him, and I can't cancel the date. His lips are soft as they are, and as warm as his hands, which he keeps firmly fixed to the arms of his chair, like he's not quite sure what to do with them. Kissing Tristan is sweet and a little bit stilted, like he is. Who kisses after like 30 minutes of knowing each other? Last call. We break apart, startled and a little disoriented as the lights snap on to full brightness around us. Come home with me. Beanie! I'm about to throw something at her. I say it without even thinking about it. It's madness, but it's madness that I feel when I look into the sickly sweet hazy green of his eyes. Then blush dusting across his cheeks, clearly visible in the harsh fluorescent light. He fumbles to put his glasses back on, and also with an answer. Are you sure that's a good idea? We only just met, yeah. Dude, you do move fast. Are you trying to talk yourself out of this? Because now that you mention it... Nope, never mind. No, never mind. I didn't say anything. Lead the way. He stands up and offers me his hand to help me up. Arm in arm, we leave the bar. BK, that's what I'm saying. There is no way this dude with this personality would ask for a kiss on the first date. It's a quick, uneventful walk back to my apartment, apparently. Shutting the door behind us, I turn and lean against it. Tristan stands in the middle of my living room doing his best to look cool and casual. So, would you like to sit down? I guess I should have mentioned it earlier that I never have brought anyone home like this before, so I guess I am really not sure what the protocol is. No, Green Thumb, I bought the drinks. I bought the drinks at the bar. I don't even know. This is moving way too fast for me. Frisbee, I can't remember the name of it. It'll come up again, I'm sure.
Well, that's a relief. That will make it less obvious that I also have never really done anything like this before.
Mmm.
And I said that out loud, didn't I?
I crossed the room to join him, sitting on the sofa next to him, close, but not too close. I don't want to seem pushy or make him uncomfortable. So, what should we talk about? I feel like I did all of the talking about myself at the bar. Tell me something about yourself. What do you do for work? He's unemployed. He's unemployed. I bet you anything. Work? Well, I guess you could say I'm in the business of helping people with things. That's great. What kind of things?
Technology things?
Ugh. That's neat. Technology can be helpful to a lot of people. We lapse into silence. He doesn't seem very enthusiastic talking about work. You didn't bring him here for an evening of discourse? You brought him here for— oh my dear God. No ma'am, Beanie. No ma'am. Immediately no. Immediately no. Yeah, what is wrong with you? What is wrong? I shake myself out of it and decide to try a different approach. BK, I did not, but hold on. I will make sure. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know. Skip unseen text, after choices, or transitions. Maybe we should skip the transitions. I don't know. What's extras? Yeah, I don't think it does either. I think it was only like 16 plus on the rating. Hold on, let me make sure. Don't want to get in trouble. Adrian, hey, what's up, homie? Adrian, I hope you're doing good. Hold on, I'm trying to see what the rating is on this game. Okay, so it says sexually suggestive content without explicit descriptions or depictions. So I think we're okay. It does have strong language and profanity, mentions of alcohol and alcohol use. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. It's safe. Okay, I think so too. Frisbee, you said let's get that dolphin involved. Absolutely not. Maybe we can just try picking up where we left off at the bar before we were interrupted. Where was that? Where was that? I tap my lips and he smiles,
Oh.
laughing nervously. Oh dear. You really want to? Yeah, really. He leans in and kisses me again. This time... Frisbee. That daggone emoji cracks me up. This time, shielded from the prying eyes of the public with no more interruptions, he quickly builds into something far more intense. With teeth, tongue, and lips? Oh dear. We're not going to read all of this. This is too much text. Right, Green Thumb, right. Buy me a drink first. His blush, I first observed back at the bar, has spread from his cheeks to his neck, down to below his collar, out of sight. Whoa, okay, he's quitting, thank God. It's not that I'm not attracted to you or anything.
So...
It's just been a while since I've been with anybody like this. Ugh, gross. Wow, Beanie is just too much. He is trying to get to third base. I don't know if fun is the word I would use for this.
Oh.
No, sorry. It's really fine. If you want, I guess we could cuddle. Tristan settles back down, wrapping his arms around me and burying his face in the crook of my shoulder and neck. It's fine, but not exactly the turn of events I pictured happening. Close your eyes and relax, roll. His breath fans my collarbone with his every exhale, the steady rhythm slowing and growing deeper as he slips further towards sleep, the soft sounds shepherding me towards dreamland until I'm fast asleep. Thank God. Oh, that's still night. Frisbee is checking on me. Awesome. Awesome. Why did you call? Did you butt dial me? Sleep dial? Wait, are you drunk? You went home with the Bork dude. Calm down, Frisbee. I might have made a bold choice. I invited him home. There were palm touches, passion, and almost a weird amount of tongue. You two sleep together? We are sleeping together right now. No, wait, like, we're literally sleeping. No. Okay. So, do you like him? A lot. Way different than the other men I've dated. That's good. I mean, having you play Bork was a sure sign of that. Okay, well, it sounds like y'all are sleeping. Yeah. ... Before you go back to sleep, what is his name? Tristan. Ooh, classic. Well, good night. Keep me updated. Frisbee, I love this emoji that you sent. At least he's not a snorer. Yeah, I agree. When I wake up the next morning, Tristan is nowhere to be found. Huh, did he really just bail like that? I searched my place from top to bottom, but The somewhat spacey man with the somber green eyes has simply up and vanished. I checked my phone, but there's no messages from him either. He didn't really seem like the type to ghost a girl, but there's really no sign of him. Just a fling. I straighten up the apartment, trying not to mope while I glance at my phone from time to time as it lies nestled comfortably in its charging dock. I'm not going to message him. It was just supposed to be a way to kill some time anyway. I make breakfast and get dressed, still glaring at my silent phone all the while. What would I say to him even if I did send him a message? I don't want to say either of these things to him. I want to choose someone else. Ugh. Guys, I don't even know what to say. Frisbee, he ain't in the kitchen. He ain't. He's a player. Green Thumb says he's a player. Oh, sorry. I must have missed the line of women waiting for their chance to climb Mount Tristan after that show you put on the other night. Way to ghost your golden ticket. You know, this is exactly why I stick to husbandos. They never pull this kind of crap. I was ignoring, of course, the numerous times in Heavenly Love where the husbandos did, in fact, pull even more egregious, kinds of crap, repeatedly. Nevertheless, with my dating life apparently back in the freezer once again, I retrieve my phone from the charging to check to see if yesterday's extended maintenance has ended. It has to be done by now, right? I tap through the screens and try to load up the game. Inevitably, the whole phone crashes. Can a girl catch a break? I force it to restart, and it hangs on the pair logo. And hangs. Oh my god, are we in the Victorious iCarly universe where they have the pair phones? Zoe 101? Ugh, okay. Oh, she cussing. After trying for a while to retrieve it with no success, I'm finally forced to admit defeat. I'll have to take it to the pair store. You go into the pair store. I bet this is where Tristan works. Oh dear. Ew. Having to take your phone to get fixed on a Saturday morning is a special kind of hell. Young people everywhere. Old people everywhere. Families with very small children, some of them screaming and crying. Everywhere. A lot of them, actually. A lot of them mixed together, each one as cranky as the next, to be spending the precious hours of the weekend waiting for their turn to be upsold by an overcaffeinated, underpaid army of retail employees, clad in khaki. I check in and try to find some place out of the toe-crushing path of a runway stroller to stand and wait for tech support when I hear the increasing ruckus of a brewing customer dispute cut over the general din.
Welcome to the pair store. Would you like...
Now you listen here, Sonny. The commercial on the TV said I get 10 gigabits of data per month, but I can't find them anywhere on this thing.
I'll be happy to help you with that, sir. The data is an allowance. It isn't actually stored on your phone.
That voice. I slip out from my hiding spot to try to find the source of it. I don't have to wander very far. What are you, Dance? I bought it, and I want to see the data I bought from you, leeches, right now, so I can make sure you're not ripping me off. I saw one of those funny pictures about it on the internet.
I understand your frustration, but I'm afraid there really isn't any other way.
You floor workers get more and more useless by the day. I want to speak to your manager. I rub my eyes to make sure I'm not seeing things, but Tristan is standing there being cute out by a particularly obstinate customer. Throw him under the bus? I want to get out of this with Tristan. Ooh, sensing that this might be an opportunity to extract a small measure of just desserts from my wounded pride, I decide I can put my managerial skills to use to make things a little extra unpleasant for him. All is fair in love and retail. I stroll over to where Tristan and the man are standing, slipping into the customer service persona I use at work. I set my face into the biggest fake smile, the pitch of my voice rising at least 2 octaves, as I call out to them. Hi, good morning. I'm the manager. I heard someone asking for me. Tristan's eyes go wide, as saucers, as he looks from me to the customer and back to me, but he still doesn't call my bluff.
Oh, hey, boss.
Well, you see here, I've been trying to tell your associate here that I want to see my data gigabits. Now, I want this made right, or else I'll have to take my business elsewhere. And I'll give you a bad review on the phone survey, too. Now, let's not be hasty. I'm very sorry Tristan hasn't met your expectations. We'll make sure to address his deficiencies with remedial training, and it will be noted for his next performance review. Now, that kind of punishment, that makes me feel better about my own shortcomings in life. But while we're here, we can go over this feature together right now. Sound good? Alright. The customer gives Tristan his phone, and I show him how to unlock the phone storage display, giving him directions for how to navigate to all of the phone's overall storage. And finally, click storage.
So...
It says that you have 102 gigabytes of available data storage on your phone. He turns around the phone to show him the screen, his lie completely truthful. Ah, now that's more like it. Well, what else do I get for my trouble? We'll mail you a coupon for 20% off your next visit. If that doesn't come in a month, come back and ask for me, the manager. Thanks for visiting the Pear Store. Apparently mollified, the cantankerous customer shuffles off to find his next unsuspecting service employee to terrorize, leaving me alone with Tristan.
So, we, meet again. Hey, I'm really sorry about last night. I can explain what happened.
Tristan, can you though? I don't think you can. Dr. Green Thumb, she is not. She's not getting a bit racist. Murder. They haven't revived Ned's Declassified. I know the cast are doing a podcast, but I don't think Nickelodeon has anything to do with that. I did see where they're bringing back Zoe 101 though. But all I've seen on Ned's Declassified is that podcast, but I don't think Nickelodeon's associated with that. This main character is a terrible person. Oh no. Damn, did we did end up helping him. I don't want to help him. Save it for some other girl. There aren't any other girls. Then it seems like a pretty bad plan to ghost me. Whatever. What is done is done. I just came here to get my phone fixed. Can you help me or not? First, I'm gonna try a hard restart. I tried that 3 times, and I tried to power cycle it and plugging it directly into the wall with 2 different cables. None of it worked. Wow, you really know your stuff. Oh my god, basic shit. I know how to use Rooster search. Oh my god, I wish Rooster was here tonight, guys. Love Rooster. But I think I see what your problem is. He rummages through his pockets and fishes out a pen. Sometimes on the newer models, the power button has a tendency to shift out of their housing and get stuck in a permanent on position. Did you restart your phone this morning? He keeps up the conversation as he takes the thin arm on the cap and carefully slots it into the space between the power button and the phone housing, not taking his eyes from it. Yeah, I did. Officially, I'm supposed to send these kinds of phones out to repair. Costs $150, but why do you do that when you can use a pen to push it back in place yourself? Tristan pockets the writing utensil and waits as my phone finishes its normal boot cycle.
All better.
Thanks. I could have just done a Rooster search for that. Well, thanks anyway.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, thanks again, and I guess this is goodbye. So goodbye, Tristan.
Hey.
Let me argue my case about last night. A few minutes. That's all it'll take. Okay. Let's talk somewhere else. It's time for my break anyway. I follow him outside the store. Although the scenery isn't much improved, we find a corner out of the way where we can have a bit more privacy. So you work at the Pear store, huh? That's what you meant when you said you help people with technology for work?
Yeah. I should have just said so. But it's not exactly an accomplishment to write home about.
I bet it's a touchy subject. That's an understatement. If I were you, I definitely wouldn't want to talk about it. At least I get to write home that I'm in management. Is that why you took off? You didn't want me to find out about your job? No, that's not it at all. I woke up late this morning because I missed my alarm after my phone died overnight. I had to come straight here, just to make it on time.
I was going to message you as soon as I went on break. Scout's honor.
I didn't even have to read that one.
I wanted to leave a note, but I couldn't find a pen or paper in your apartment. And I didn't want you to wake up to me sneaking around.
Yeah, that would have been creepy, Tristan. Then why didn't you just wake me up on purpose?
You look so cute. I couldn't bear to.
Ew. It's fine. I guess I can see how that would make sense. Still, you don't want to make me feel bad, right?
I really would like to see you again. Can I take you out on a normal, regular date? I know this really beautiful park where we can have a picnic lunch.
Hold on, I'm catching up with the chat. Oh, BK, I got you, homie, about Ned's. Dang. That sucks. Green Thumb, yeah, he's gonna put a freaking cracker on the phone. You're absolutely right. Mr. Frisbee, Scout's honor, bro? Yeah, that's creepy. Creepy. Alright, sure, why not?
This Saturday? I'll pick you up at 11.
Hold on. I want to see how I can get out of this relationship with Tristan, or if I have to start from the beginning. I don't think I can. Gross, okay. We'll see. I wonder if I'll go on another date in the meantime. Frisbee says, hey, are you dead? Come on, answer. I should have never told you to go out and meet someone. It's me, from beyond the stars. Everything is bright. There is edible gold and houses made of chocolate. You had me worried. Sorry. My morning was chaotic. Remember that guy Tristan? Yeah, that's why I was worried. Well, he left me in the middle of the night. What the fuck? To make matters worse, when I woke up this morning, my phone was completely bricked. What? Okay, so you got it fixed? Want to hear the craziest part? I found out that Tristan works at the pear store. LOL, you got ghosted for a job. Yeah, not even a message. I guess I kinda understand, but still. The fix on my phone was so simple. I'm just annoyed with the whole thing. So, what are you gonna do? Give him a chance, I guess. What else do I have to do? Frisbee with the eye emoji. Well, I support. Just protect yourself. Frisbee, I don't know, maybe. Maybe he did. He'll be taking me on a date to a park. BK, welcome back. That's romantic. Have fun and keep me updated. In the blink of an eye, a whole week passes. I survived 2 double shifts and 1 double coupon sale disaster before it's finally time for my Saturday picnic date with Tristan. BK, welcome back, welcome back.
Hey!
Hi, Tristan.
Hi. You look really nice today.
Thanks. You too, and literally that outfit you've been wearing for an entire week.
Are you ready to go?
I guess. Oh, so should I order a hyper or... No, we have a ride. A car. I have one. He waves in the direction of a handful of cars parked on the street beside us. A sleek, modern electric car, your standard average middle-of-the-road meat and potatoes regular sedan, and an ancient boxy tank of a vehicle. Which car is yours, honey? He takes me over to the big boxy utility vehicle. It's showing age, but it has an undeniable vintage charm. They definitely don't make them like this anymore.
Yes!
Don't worry, I take care of most of the safety recalls. Wait, what? Tristan holds open the door for me as I hop in. Though it emits a suspicious, noxious-looking plume of smoke from the exhaust, and the suspension seems more suited for a bouncy house than a vehicle traversing asphalt roadways, Tristan's car makes the short trip to a nearby park without incident. Amazing. BK says, dude has a closet like Shaggy. Nothing but the same green shirt over and over again. True. Like, change your outfit, homie. This sweater vest isn't even it. This is not a good look. Frisbee said he lives in the alley with a cat. I totally believe that.
I hope you brought your appetite.
And I hope all of these cooking classes I took paid off. Depends on what you made. Beanie Savage. He hands me a large folded up blanket as he grabs the cooler and we head towards the entrance of the park. We pass through an old wrought iron gate and a placard fixed to the front of a rusted and worn the writing was no longer legible, following along a leafy tree-lined path. So, how did you find this
I used
place?
to pass this place on my way to juggling club meetings, but I never found an excuse to check it out before.
Juggling club?
I had to give it up after a while. It was...
I guess you could say you really dropped the ball. I really just said that.
That's a good one.
After a short walk, we reach an open, grassy area. It's a peaceful setting with a soft Victorian romance about it. Hey, check out that monument. Off to the side, there's an old stone pavilion, a little run down but still looking very stately and impressive. This place must be really old. The statue has been here for a long time.
Hey!
What? Why don't you go see what it's about? Why get things set up for lunch? He shakes out the blanket and starts unpacking the things from the cooler, while I wander across the clearing to take a closer look. Oh, I think I can see some writing. I give him a running report as I inspect the placard on one of the columns. What does it say? Dedicated to the family of the Honorable and Splendiferent Augustus Van Pompus, 1685 to 1747, and his descendants, by his great-great-great-grandson, the Venerable and most pious Magnuson Van Pompus II, 1812 through 1879, to mark their final earthly resting place. Final earthly resting place? Hey, Tristan? He stops setting up and comes over to join me. I think this place is a graveyard. Chris says, I know, right? Not another living soul in sight. Jasper might be joining. Oh, Casper, maybe. So, I guess this is how it ends, huh? I get to be the subject of someone's Unsolved Mystery podcast. Try a dating app and go on a date, they said. It'll be fun. They said, what's fun about spending an eternity with these stiffs? Not today, pal. I've seen this bad ending before. Okay, I'm definitely starting to come to the realization I have made a small miscalculation in planning. I don't care to down with the deceased. So, what are we gonna do? It might sound silly, but ghosts and that stuff kind of creeps me out.
Yes.
So, then should we go? There's a place across the street from my apartment. We'll have to fight for a space with the yoga in the park people, though. We'll make it work. I'm really sorry about this. We quickly pack up and leave the Van Pompus family behind, loading back into Tristan's car. But this time when he tries to start it, he only succeeds in making the ignition produce a terrible series of clicking noises when he turns the key. Should I call for a tow truck?
No. I've got it. I can fix it.
He pulls the lever to unlatch the hood and hops out again, obscuring him from my view after he opens it, though I can still hear him grumbling to himself.
Right. One simple thing.
A loud banging sound comes from the engine compartment as Tristan keeps talking to himself. Frisbee says, LOL, Beanie is gonna fix the car for him. I mean, probably at this point. But Tristan keeps talking to himself while he tries to beat the car into submission. I guess the impact sending jolts through the car.
Stupid. Useless.
Each word comes accompanied by a clang punctuating the blows. Rolling my eyes a little, I pull out my phone and look up a garage. Hey, is this Ted's garage? Yep, that's us. I think there might be a problem with my car. We're at...
Waste of...
The banging abruptly stops with Tristan's cut-off cry of pain. The Van Pompous Cemetery, Park Street... Okay, gotta go by. Tristan, are you okay? I find him standing in front of the engine, clutching his hand as a bright red line spreads across his open palm. Everything's under control. It definitely isn't. I go back to the car and he gets a bottle of water from the trunk. Then I get my purse and fish out a pack of tissues. Looking around, I spot a green handkerchief tied to a rearview mirror, and I grab that too before returning to Tristan. Come here and sit down. He follows my instructions and plops down on the curb. I sit next to him. Let him take care of himself. Here, you can clean yourself up. It's quiet for a few moments while he patches himself up, wadding up the tissues over the cut and then tying it off with a green scrap of cloth. I fuss with my hands in my lap while he works, fighting the urge to check my phone and see how long it might take until the tow truck arrives.
You know?
Huh? What are you talking about?
For this, for today, for a week ago, any of it.
I'm just an associate at the Pear store. Before that, it was a burger joint. Before that, I sold flood insurance door to door. Flood insurance. The biggest body of water in this town barely qualifies as a pond. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. It looks like I can't even go anywhere anymore.
So...
I don't have anything to offer you. I wasn't good enough to hold things together in my first marriage, and I can't quantify much that's really changed since then. I'm stuck, figuratively and literally. You shouldn't be wasting your time with me. Or two birds of a feather. He looks totally defeated, shoulder slumped as he sits hunched over on the curb, not making eye contact. Dang it, girl, you gotta get out of this. Ugh, she's getting on my nerves. I'm not even reading this because I'm so... Ugh.
You'd want that?
No. Everything feels like an adventure when I'm with you, and I really like that. No, you don't, Beanie. You don't like him.
And I really like you too.
Ew. I loop my arm through his and lean my head on his shoulder. Our date hasn't gone according to plan, but I'm not sure I'd have it any other way.
While we're still on the subject, another thing I don't know is what we're going to do now.
He rests his head against mine, ew, as we continue to sit on the curb. The fading afternoon sun dappled by the trees lining the streets. I called a tow truck. I'm pretty sure they're on their way. Ooh, BK, the graveyard that your granny is in has picnic tables. That sounds fantastic. I would absolutely have a picnic in a graveyard. I'm just trying to make this relationship not work, and it's not working. Frisbee said Tristan is having a meltdown. He definitely is. Theo. What's up, Theo, with your ponytail? Got some trouble with your car? Tristan helps me up from the ground with his good hand.
Not just the car. That's a good place to start.
Oh, we're messaging Frisbee? Ugh, okay, Frisbee, I'm messaging you. The date went well? It was a little unconventional, but so was he. And I had fun. So much fun. No, you did not. Good, so are you two a thing, or... For sure. He's too pure for this world. He must be protected at all cost. That's not what you want, girl. Oh, you're going to protect him? You do love a project. Not a project. I like him a lot. But this world is too cruel for him. Best of luck, Beanie. Let me know how your next date goes. Of course. I think I am locked in with Tristan. I think I am. I might change it. Hold on. Let's go to the main menu. Are you sure you want to return to the main menu? This will lose unsaved progress. Sure. This is Tristan. He was not looking like that. We're starting over, guys. Too much. We're just gonna skip through this part because, we know this part, so we're just gonna go. I'm gonna give her an Cynthia. No, I ain't saving that Frisbee. I ain't saving it. Still Frisbee. Let's make her really pasty. I think Cynthia has blonde hair. Maybe not. I don't like that blonde. Look. Yes, this is my water bottle. Wow, I love this. Use the dating app. Not Tristan. No. Absolutely not. We have Theo. We saw Theo. We saw him. He's a mechanic, and I think that's gonna be a no from me. Luca. Luca, I'm curious about. Mark, we've met. And we're not going out with anybody who's quoting butterfly. Hit match for Luca. Frisbee, this might be him. Okay, Luca says, hey, it sure looks like we did. What are you doing right now? Want to meet for a drink? Okay, this guy's like more laid back. I'm feeling it. I just got home from work. Yeah, drink sounds great. Where should I meet you? Well, I guess I'm going out tonight. Okay, we've been to this bar. As I approach the bar, I see a man exit the back room carrying a bucket that's emitting a large plume of mist. It seems to be enveloping the whole area behind the bar. I think I can hear him swearing about Rick Rock dry ice trends. A redhead sitting at the bar waves me over and pats the seat next to him.
I haven't seen you around these parts. I'm Mark.
We know Mark. At this point, the bartender clears his throat. He's still covered in the haze.
What did I tell you about bothering my customers?
Ugh. Beautiful.
Bothering? What are you talking about? More like you're bothering us right now.
You're making her uncomfortable, even though I can't see it. I can hear it.
I'm Luca, by the way.
Did we just hit the freaking lottery? This is Luca, guys. This is Luca. You don't have to sit next to him. I think there are a couple empty seats by that stage, if that's more comfortable for you. That's Luca? He didn't mention he was the bartender, but that could come in handy. I'm Cynthia. Luca waves his arm around to clear the haze. Hey, wait, you're Cynthia? You're early for our date. Date? Yeah, I'm meeting him here. What? How? Where did you even pick her up, Luca? I've never seen her here before. Excuse me? I'm still sitting here. Do you guys keep a visitor's log of people that come in here? We don't, but maybe we should.
Ugh.
Why? So you can keep tabs on all the girls you've talked to? And on that note, why don't you go back to your fan club over there, and I'll keep her company? Mark points over to the other end of the bar at a gaggle of giggling girls looking our way. Well, looking at Luca specifically. No. It's so I can see how many days straight you've been coming in here and promptly ban you from being a regular asshole. And maybe you should let the lady decide what she wants to do. We're hanging out at the bar. I think I'll hang out at the bar. Maybe I'll catch up with you later. Mark rolls his eyes and gets up and walks away. Sorry about Mark. He's all bark and no bite. That's really funny because Mark and bark rhyme. No need to apologize. I've met his kind before.
So, tell me, what's a pretty girl like you doing on the dating app?
He has a nice voice. Bro, my Mark voice is classic. Thanks. Okay, wow. Do you say that to all the girls you match with?
What? Why would you think that?
Oh, sorry guys, my nose is running. Oh, he's winking. He's a winker. You seem like the type. With your perfectly tasseled hair and your bright blue eyes, I can already see the ladies lighting up. Maybe tonight is just your off night.
And how do you know it's my off night? You're here, aren't you?
Touché, sir. Touché. How about you? How many strays have you picked up off the app? This is the first time I've actually used it. No way. Let me guess. You just got out of a long-term relationship and now you're on the hunt for a rebound? No, not really. You just moved into town and you have no friends to hang out with? Nope, that's not it. Oh my lord. You're thinking of ending your vow of celibacy and you're looking for a volunteer? Actually, I'm happily dating 4 different men, if you must know. I knew it. So where are your 4 boyfriends this evening? They can't all be busy at the same time. Currently under maintenance.
Hmm?
Excuse me? Don't worry about it. They don't care. They're not even real. Miss, how much did you drink before you came in here? Are you talking about dating imaginary men? Well, you're not wrong about that last part. They really are imaginary. They're characters in a game I play, and said game is currently under maintenance. I got bored and started looking for something to do. So, here I am. So you're telling me I have a chance? Maybe. He laughs and turns his head as he's summoned by someone at the other end of the bar for a drink. It's one of the pretty young women that Mark had pointed to earlier. He excuses himself to take their order, and I go back to my drink. It's hard to deny Luca is a really handsome guy who is also incredibly charming. He's a bartender. Charming is part of his job description. I'm sure he's like this to every other girl who comes in here. Wait, why do I even care? I hear a commotion coming from the other end of the bar. I can't quite make out what's being said, but I see Luca attempting to escort a very intoxicated looking woman out of the bar. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm sorry about this. No worries. No worries, it looks like you've got your hands full. While I wait, I look over to the stage and find the bespectacled cutie that was performing a sound check earlier doing a stand-up act. No. Is he talking about his divorce? Oh no, it's Tristan. Gross. Good for him for finding humor in something that's so difficult, though. Penny for your thoughts? He materializes in the seat next to me that Mark vacated earlier. The bar towel on his shoulder is gone. He smells like fresh mint. Just enjoying the stand-up. So what's your story? How long have you worked here? On and off, all my life. Okay. I didn't know children could work in bars. When your family owns it, it's all hands on deck. What do you do when you're not here? Struggling musician? Ugh, okay. I know, it's so cliche. What's wrong with being a struggling musician? I wish I could play a musical instrument. What do you play? Let's see. I've been known to pick up a guitar every once in a while. I play a mean tambourine.
And occasionally I dabble in the art of the harmonica.
Okay. Okay. I majored in jazz piano. It was and still is my first love. That sounds beautiful. I'd like to hear you play someday. You sure about that? Why not? You scared? Scared? No. Amused? Yes. Wow, guys. Is Luca it? Oof. Bean, you're gonna need a fan. You ain't kidding, Frisbee. Majestic Mode, what's up, homie? How are you? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing fantastic. Is it wrong that I think he has such a great laugh? Did I just see a twinkle in his eye? Okay, I think it's time to go. This is dangerous. He is dangerous. Well, it's late for me. I really should go. Thanks for the drink.
Can I call you a cab?
No need. I don't live very far from here, and it's a nice night out.
Then, could I walk you home? It's late, and it's a bit unsafe around here.
Okay, how is she gonna just be like, Tristan, come home with me? And for Luca, she's like, I'm a classy, gentle lady. I can't invite you to my house. I need to go home. Thank you for the drink, though. She's getting on my nerves. I'll be okay. I have some pepper spray in my bag.
What would you say if I told you I just wanted to spend more time with you?
I'd say, come on, Luca, let's get out of here. He sounds almost nervous, which catches me by surprise. I can feel my heartbeat a little faster as I sneak a glance at him, smiling shyly. I would say you're full of shit, but it sounds nice.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, Luca, you better take that as a yes. Oh my gosh, it's this cat. Oh my god, am I about to adopt a cat this time? That's how I know I've made the right decision with Luca, because the cat's coming. He opens the door into the cool evening, and I'm startled by a loud meow. And I look down to be met with eyes as big as saucers and a fluffy white tail. Hi, baby. Look. Oh, so cute. Well, hello, furry friend.
Don't let him fool you. feed him twice a day.
This is Luca's cat. Oh, is this your cat? No, not really. He just started coming around the last couple of weeks. And I have a soft spot for cats. So I just started feeding him. As if understanding that we are talking about him, the cat makes a big show of purring and rolling onto his back, demanding belly rubs. So cute. Bloodwing, hey, how's it going? Why not just take him home? I'm barely home. That doesn't seem fair to him. I'll probably see him more here than at home. Ah, that's fair. Sorry, friend. We gotta go. The cat looks longingly as we start walking. Why did you not pick up that cat? Cynthia. Rude. The walk home is lovely. Luca regales me with stories about his colorful bar patrons, whatever. His laugh is both contagious and warm. In what feels like seconds, we arrive in front of my apartment building. That's unfortunate. How did we get here so fast? Well, this is me. No, it's not. It can't be. Well, it is. Oh man, you're gonna think I'm like some creep when I tell you this. I'll be the judge of that. Oh, I live here too, just moved in a couple months ago. What a coincidence. Whew. That is quite the coincidence, isn't it? I stay at my mom's a lot, fair. She's needing a lot of help these days. Plus, I keep weird hours working at the bar and all. I know coincidences happen, but this is either too good to be true or the beginning of a true crime story where I end up dead in his wall. Whoa, okay. As I'm contemplating whether or not I should make a run for it, Luca pulls out a security card for the building similar to mine. Just to be sure he didn't pickpocket my key, I dig into my bag and pull mine out as well. Call me paranoid, but better safe than sorry. He goes up to the front door and swipes his key card. I hear the glass door unlock, and he holds the door open for me. I walk in and head to the elevator, still in shock. What floor? 3rd. You? 7th. I still can't believe we live in the same building. Yeah, it's pretty weird, but here we are.
Can I invite you over for a nightcap? Or is this already way too awkward?
The elevator opens, and we both climb in. Luca reaches over and hits the button for the 3rd floor. His hand lightly brushes my arm. I feel myself blush just a little bit. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? All he did was accidentally touch my arm. Bitch! You was literally smooching up on Tristan at the bar before, and y'all had only known each other for like 2 minutes. Bloodwing, also, I'm glad you're done with work for the week. I'm about to start my work. Kind of for the week. I work the next 3 days, so rude. Magic molds that whole snap. Nightcap. Not me acting like a heroine in a shoujo manga, blushing at a light touch of the arm. Please. The next time the elevator dings, the door opens up to Luca's floor.
Well, what do you say? I promise I don't bite.
Unless you want me to. He holds his hand out while his back holds the elevator door open.
Unless that's your thing. Then we can talk about it.
the wink. It is the wink for me. Frisbee, he thinks Luca is out of her league. Yeah. I lightly slap his wrist and walk in front of him. One drink, then I'm going home. As Luca and I are in the elevator, I decide to give my best friend a text. Well, I met someone and he is so cute. Frisbee, you're everybody's best friend. I can't wait to hear the deeds. See, I knew you'd find someone. Yeah, and well, I'm sending my location data just in case you don't hear from me. Why would she do that? Because she's literally in her apartment building. I think you've spent too much time in heavenly love. I'm serious, you never know nowadays. Isn't that... Wait, seriously? Lives in the same apartment building. Never mind, I take back what I said. Good call on letting me know. But he's cute though? What's wrong with him? Well, he's charming. Maybe too charming. Frisbee, what's that face? A playboy? Oh yeah, definitely. He does have that appearance. And personality. And he claims that he's single. Of which I find hard to believe. But he's a gentleman. He did walk me home. Even though he was literally going to the same place. And we're together. Heart face emoji. You're completely enamored. Have fun, but not too much fun. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Well, if something works out, at least you don't have to go far. Keep me posted. Gonna have my own adventure. Oh dear, Frisbee, you're going on your own adventure? Bloodwing. What kind of work do I do? All sorts of work. But I work in a local deli bakery as a cake decorator. That is my official job, but then I own my own photography business on the side. I do freelance photo editing. I do all of the social media stuff. I do YouTube, I do Twitch, I do TikTok, I do Instagram. And yeah, do lots of things. Stay busy. Luca's apartment is sparse but clean. He motions me to sit on the couch as he changes out of his work clothes in the other room. Frisbee, you are on an adventure, homie. Wow, this apartment is kind of nice. I saunter over to the stand-up piano by the window and notice the record collection sitting next to it. A stack of classical and jazz records stand neatly next to each other. As I shuffle through them, a particular disc catches my eye. Oh, Ella Fitzgerald! Yeah. What about Ella Fitzgerald? The quote on your Blind Art profile. It's an Ella Fitzgerald song. Ah, close. Good try though. Do you want to drink? He's standing in front of his open refrigerator. I have some bourbon, beer, a half a bottle of white wine. There's also green juice. Green juice? One of those things are not like the other. Well, I have to have some semblance of health in this fridge. Oh, I also have OJ sparkling water and vanilla almond milk. Oh yeah, I love vanilla almond milk. Delicious. Lactose intolerant? Unfortunately, but I allow myself my dairy-filled ice cream indulgence, even if it hurts me. Big same. I'm a little lactose intolerant. I can't handle milk, but you best believe I'm still eating cheese like it's going out of style. I don't care. Totally worth it. Every single time. What do I want to drink? Let's have a wine. I'll actually have a glass of wine if that's okay. He makes a big show of pouring the drink in front of me, which I think is a bit weird. He is a bartender, though. He seems to notice the perplexed look on my face.
Just want to make sure you know I'm not dropping any weird shit in your drink.
This homie's got it going on. Leaves the bar to go home to drink. True. I'm not worried. I dropped a pin and sent it to my friend. Oh, Frisbee, apparently you're a girl in here, in this game, so that's fine. She knows where I am in case I suddenly disappear under mysterious circumstances, and I'm never heard from again.
Damn, girl. Do I look like that big of a creep?
No, you don't.
Wait. Don't answer that.
We settle down together on his perfectly lived-in sofa. He turns to look at me.
Alright. Tell me about you. What's your story?
I tell him the shortened version of my journey up to this point. I dropped out of college, defying my parents' wishes so I could try to pursue more artistic goals. So they cut me off, and working full-time while trying to get my passion project off the ground was really overwhelming for me. After multiple failed attempts to get a job in the field that I wanted to be in, I ran out of options. And money. So I took up my parents' offer to just go back to school post-graduation. I found myself stranded in the job market with some school loans in tow. Then I got a job offer in middle management for some mediocre company. But hey, it pays my student loans, right? I moved here for work, but then the rug was pulled out from under me and my company announced the shuttering of my location within months of me moving here. I guess I'm kind of stranded in this weird temp job running a seasonal store that sells fake plants. Sorry, I didn't mean to push the spacebar. So, what is next? Have you figured out what you want to do? Lucas sets his glass on the table in front of us, but he leans in closer towards me. He's so close that I can make out his long eyelashes. It's not fair. I have to pay for fake ones to make mine look that good. At this point, I don't know. Are you sure you don't know? Or are you just afraid to say it out loud? I've never really thought about it, I guess. Mostly because no one's ever asked me that. Well, I'm asking you now. It's weird not to have an answer when someone asks you what you want to do with your life. But after going back to school the second time, I just decided that what I want doesn't really matter. Why complicate things? Before I get too lost in my own thoughts, I pull myself out from my own head and notice Luca looking at me intently. Time to talk about something else. My life is too depressing. How about you? Is there something more you want to do other than being a struggling musician? Working nights at his family bar? Well, is that really such a bad thing? No, not necessarily, but I saw a bunch of sheet music on your piano with notations on it. Looks like you're working on something. Miss, are you snooping in my stuff? Is it snooping if it's out in the open? I just had to make sure you weren't some psychopath keeping trophies of his victims. You must watch a lot of those true crime documentaries. Podcast, actually. Who has time to watch anything these days? Hey, wait a minute. We're talking about you right now. So, what are you working on? Nothing good. Do you ever give yourself any credit? Only sometimes. I'm okay, I guess. Judging by the diploma on top of your piano from an exclusive music conservatory, I think you're more than okay. Remind me to hide my important papers before you come over next time. Well, there's gonna be a next time. Guys, I really have to pee, so I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Frisbee! Whisper, let's all leave and come back. Dang it. Not again. Not again. Okay. What makes you think there will be a next time? Our bodies inch closer together, somehow, and I catch a whiff of his aftershave. He smells like sandalwood. It's as sweet and warm as he is. Thanks, Frisbee. Danger! Just a wild guess. You're gonna have to try harder to change the subject, mister. Not letting up, huh? Nope. Okay. But don't let me catch you asleep once. Or asleep once I'm done boring you with my life story. Try me. Oh, the music cut. I've been playing since I was old enough to sit on a piano bench. My old man is a concert pianist. Well, he's a glorified traveling musician. I remember the first time seeing him play on stage on a grand piano. It was an out-of-body experience. I saw him move grown men to tears when he played.
All I ever wanted to be was as good as him. I knew it was impossible, but I tried anyways. People kept telling me how good I was, how I was a natural, following in his footsteps.
Ah,
But the only person I wanted to hear that from was him.
oh.
Tale as old as time. The little boy who kept chasing after his daddy's approval.
Well, now I kind of feel like an asshole for digging up all of that
It
trauma.
actually feels kind of nice to say this stuff out loud. And surprisingly, this time I don't feel like curling up into a ball and sleeping until next week.
If you think that's making me feel better, you're terribly mistaken.
No, seriously, I haven't really talked about this to anyone else. It feels weirdly cathartic.
You know, there's this thing called therapy.
And do you know how hard it is to find a therapist these days? Especially with shitty insurance. One of these days I'll get to it.
I feel that. Well, anyways, I never did get to hear that from him. He picked up and left when I was 14. Oh, my heart. Poor guy.
I actually quit playing for a year.
Luca, my sweet, sweet, precious man.
Misbegotten teenage rebellion. I thought it would be a good time to pick up sports. Proceeded to get my ass royally kicked, and found myself missing the keys more than ever. When I finally gave up my varsity athlete dreams, I think my mom was glad that I stopped coming home bruised, bloodied, and battered from trying to be something that I'm not.
What sport did you play?
I mean, what sport did I not play? I tried it all, from track to soccer to basketball.
I was so bad the coaches begged me to quit their respective teams. Well, there goes my fantasy of seeing him in a tiny Speedo. Anyways, I applied to the conservatory fully prepared to not get in. I was convinced I wasn't good enough, plus I took a year off of practicing. But I actually got a full scholarship. Post-graduation, I lingered around campus, subconsciously avoiding making any real-life decisions. That's a mood. Same. Luckily, an old professor of mine took pity, or maybe he was just annoyed that I was just hanging around the studios like a lurker. He offered me a position teaching beginners classes. Why did you leave? My contract was up, and I knew Mom needed some help. It was time for me to be a big boy and come home. When I moved back, I conned an after-school program to let me use their studio in exchange for tutoring a couple kids on some piano basics. I've been casually writing my own music. That sounds amazing. Yes, it does. We love a musician. Haha. I think so. Maybe one day I'll get to score a movie? How about now? What's stopping you? Mostly myself, honestly. Funny enough, I got an audition offer from someone out west that heard a demo of mine. Not really sure how they got their hands on it. I suspect my mom sent that to them. They want to fly me out and play an original piece for them, hence the sheet music over there. Luca, that is amazing. Yeah. You don't seem so sure about this audition, though. The competition will be fierce. I don't feel like I qualify to even enter this audition. Oh wow, you can make him sigh again, that's so funny. According to who? Luca doesn't answer. He has a faraway look in his eyes. It never hurts to try, right? What's the worst that can happen?
Oh.
Speaking from personal experience? Barely. I wish I took my own advice. Tell me more. If you really must know, I really wanted to go to art school. Secretly, applied and everything, even got accepted to my first choice. My parents were adamant that only a tiny percent of photographers go on to make a decent living. So they talked me into going to business school instead. Don't get me wrong, I learned a lot, but I can't say I get some kick out of macroeconomics. Yeah, but is that what you really want to do? I could ask you the same thing. Frisbee, he does have the sweetest mom. So, do you still take pictures? On my off days, I carry my camera with me everywhere. He has a soft smile on his face, and I find myself admiring how his eyes seem to change color under the dim lights in his living room. I know if I stay longer, I won't be able to leave. Well, I have an early morning tomorrow. I should probably get going. Placing the empty glass on the table, I slowly stand up and gather my things. Then I feel a light tug on my wrist. Luca is looking up at me with his bright blue eyes. They're practically undeniable. I will not give in. I will not give in. Okay, maybe I will give in. Can I persuade you to stay? I could stand to be persuaded. Lucas smiles softly and leans in further. His face now mere inches away from mine, and I can feel his warm breath on my cheek.
Can I kiss you?
His deep, raspy voice tears down all of my defenses. What's a girl to do? Wasn't the whole point of this outing getting laid? Or at least to have a little bit of fun? But he's like my neighbor. No. Like, he is my neighbor. How awkward would this get if things go south? But apparently my body has already quit listening to my brain as I'm nodding shyly before Luca's soft lips are on mine. He tastes as sweet as the orange juice he had been drinking. His long, slender fingers slowly trace my exposed collarbones, raising goosebumps in the wake of his touch. Within minutes, though it could have been hours, for all I knew, my fingers tangled in his hair, and his hands have made their way around my hips. I'm practically on his lap. Get it, girl. Go off, sis. Go off. He is breathless, and so am I. Did I change your mind? Ugh. You gotta go, girl. I gotta go. She gonna play this safe. She gonna play this safe. She ain't a hoe. She ain't a hoe. Oh, Frisbee, no, you're good. I did not like the blonde hair, so I didn't go with the blonde hair. I was like, I ain't feeling this vibe, so we just did the dark hair. As the elevator door closes, I catch my reflection. The corners of my lips are curled into a smile that seems permanently etched into my face. I sneak a peek at Luca and catch him looking at me. What you looking at? Nothing. What are you looking at? You? His voice seems to fill the quiet small elevator with electricity. And I swear my knees weaken just the slightest. But then the elevator dings and the doors are open. We walk slowly to my front door as if not wanting our time to end. When we arrive, I turn to thank him. When his left hand plants itself on the wall above my shoulder, I let out a surprised yelp. Y'all, his right hand cups my chin gently as he leans in to kiss me. At first it's gentle, but as we stand there necking like teenagers, I feel a little brave. Scandalous, Cynthia, scandalous. I lick his lips slowly. I hear the catch of his breath. The next thing I know, his long arms are wrapped around my waist to pull me closer. Minutes later, I'm the first to come up for air. Okay, but I really have to go.
Yeah. Me too. Can I call you?
I'd love that. He gives me the softest bedroom eyes as I close the door. I lean against it and catch my breath. What kind of trouble am I about to get myself into? Yeah, Cynthia, girl. Get it. Get it. The next morning, I couldn't wait to tell Frisbee about my evening. Oh, I love the party emoji. I literally just used that in the Discord earlier. Looks like someone had a good night last night. Someone certainly did. We didn't sleep together, but I had my own personal cab dog, I don't know how to say that name, moment. Excuse me, I'm so jealous. Please elaborate and let me live vicariously through you. It was sexy and a little scary since we were in the hallway of my apartment building, and then we proceeded to make out like horny teenagers after a formal. Okay, exhibitionist. So, are you planning on seeing him again? It'd be nice to, but I don't want to seem too eager. I gave him my number, and he said he would call. I also know where he lives. Oh, wow. That made me sound like a stalker. We stand a self-aware queen. Yes. Yeah, I think you've got it right. I think you've got the right idea. Besides, it's his loss if he doesn't call. Preach. Well, gotta do my heavenly love dailies. You should too. Will do. Keep me posted about your new boo. Yeah, this is a way less cringy couple in the making. I agree. It's not going too fast. They did a little smooch. That's it. Frisbee is trying to steal our man. After a long day at work, I head home and throw myself on the couch. My mind keeps flashing back to the night before, and I find myself smiling with every memory. I look at my phone, silently willing it to ring or beep or vibrate. Is he really gonna call me? Or is he just gonna turn into every other dude and just ghost me? That would be one awkward elevator ride if I run into him again. Or we can enjoy last night for what it was and move on. My game is done with its pesky maintenance, and I'm ready to see my 2D boyfriends again. Same. Just to clarify, Mistress Frisbee. Indeed. As I open the game, I see a message come through from a number I don't recognize. My first instinct is to ignore it, but I must admit, I'm curious. Hello there? Hi, who is this? It's your friendly neighborhood bartender, Luca? The one and only. Didn't think I'd actually reach out to you, did you? Well, technically you said you would call. LOL, you got me there, but who calls anymore? Oh, I hate talking on the phone, y'all. I hate it. What are you doing tomorrow? Depends on who's asking. Just a good-looking guy who wants to take you out on a date. Unless, of course, your 4 boyfriends have other plans for you. And honestly, who could blame them? I could slip away for a little, I suppose. Tell them I promise you'll be home at a decent hour. Scout's honor. Why is everybody doing the Scout's honor? You better. So, how about I pick you up tomorrow evening? Unless you want to come run an errand with me beforehand. Oh, what kind of errand are you running, Luca? Oh, I have to pick up my laptop from the repair store? Ew. It died on me last week, and I had to leave the old girl at the repair shop for the week. I can come with you, but on one condition. Conditions? We hang out once, and you already have conditions? LOL, it's nothing serious. The condition is, I'm going to bring my camera with me, and you have to agree to be my model. Luca, unhinged. Model? Nude model? I don't know about that. You'll need to go through my agent. No nudes. Frisbee, they're going to see Tristan. I have a bad relationship with Tristan. Not yet, is what you're trying to say. LOL, just kidding. Sure, bring your camera. So, should I pick you up tomorrow around 5 p.m? Yep, that works. Can't wait to see you with a smiley and a heart emoji. Alright. I look at my phone, my reflection is smiling back at me. A heart emoji, same Cynthia, same girl. Look at me, giddy like a schoolgirl. Oh my gosh, who knew I would be this excited to go to the repair store? LOL me. The next afternoon. I'm standing in the middle of a pile of clothes that I have yanked out of my closet trying to get dressed for the date. I hate everything in here. I finally give up and end up with the outfit I had on to begin with. Literally same. Keep it simple, stupid. After a quick brush of my hair and teeth, I size myself up in the mirror. Well, this is as good as it's gonna get. Right at 5 p.m., my doorbell rings. And he's punctual, a clear keeper. Keeper, now wait a minute. This is strictly no strings attached. Don't get any ideas. I shake off the voices in my head and grab my keys. When I open the door, I'm greeting with the happiest bunch of yellow tulips. He's already sending her flowers. This is giving me Christian Grey in 50 Shades Darker when Anna and Christian break up. I know a lot about 50 Shades. I'll explain why. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff in the movie because it doesn't go by regular BDSM. But anyway, after Christian and Anastasia break up in 50 Shades Darker, Christian sends Anna like 12 dozen roses to congratulate her on her new job. And I think that's really creepy, and I feel like this is a little creepy here. The more you know. They're gorgeous. Glad you like them. Oh, okay, this is less. My mom's neighbor has a garden full of them, and she gave some to me today when I told her I was going on a date. Okay, that's really cute. That's not creepy. That's precious. That's really sweet. I love that. His bright smile is so blinding that I have to avoid his warm gaze as I frantically search for a vase. Okay, the reason I know so much about 50 Shades is I'm obviously a really huge Twilight fan. And when I was a budding teenager, I read a lot of Twilight fan fiction secretly in my room late at night with my laptop pressed against the wall because that's the only way I could reach my grandma's Wi-Fi. Because she lived just right up the road from my mom's house. Or it's like up a driveway anyway. And I read 50 Shades when it was still a fan fiction, a Twilight fan fiction called Masters of the Universe. I did. Imagine my shock when I saw that 50 Shades had come out and people were buying it off the shelf. I was like, that's a Twilight fan fiction. And I've read that. But only like a handful of people in my life know that, and that's like my really close friends. And that's it. So there you go. Now the whole internet knows. The more you know. Settling for a clear glass pitcher that I nearly drop out of nervousness. Oh no! I place them on my kitchen counter. Put yourself together, woman. The flowers make my apartment instantly brighter. Please tell your mom's friend that I said thank you. Luca takes a step towards me, closing the gap between us. He tips my chin towards him, and I can no longer hide how flustered I've become in front of him. His blue eyes seem to twinkle mischievously.
Or you could just thank me right now.
All I can hear is his voice and the thundering beat of my heart. Yes, of course. Thank you to you too. Wait, I already thanked you.
You're so cute when you get flustered.
I am not flustered. Sure. Frisbee, thanks. Thanks for saying that was a cute, adorable story. I read a lot of things that I shouldn't be reading as a child, but, I did it. Oh, I just realized my ring light over here is on the wrong setting. Ew. I don't like that. I can't change it right now, it's fine. The Pear Store is as chaotic as it normally is. I can't imagine working here. I mean, I hate my store, but this is a whole other level of insanity. I shiver at the sight of small children with snot running down their faces, touching every single piece of display in that store. Disgusting. I hate children. Hello, personal hygiene, anyone? I dig into my purse and quickly locate my travel bottle of hand sanitizer. Yes, girl. As we stand by the entrance like a couple of lost kids waiting to be picked up by their angsty parents, an employee that looks really familiar to me approaches us. Oh, it's Tristan. Where have I seen this guy before?
Welcome to the Pear Store. Would you like...
Oh, Luca, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, have we met?
Hey!
Wait a minute, you were at the open mic the other night. Yeah, that's me. And then I remembered the Ricky Rodent story. Oh dear. Oh my lord. Same. What was your name again? Tristan. Well, it's good to see you again. I got a call that my laptop is ready for pickup. Let me go look. I'll be right back. Once Tristan was out of sight, I pull Luca closer. Same, homie. My right arm wraps around his left as I tiptoe to whisper in his ear. Did you hear any part of that stand-up? No, if you remember, I was busy talking to you. And I'm really enjoying you whispering right in my ear right now. Oh, Jesus. I reflexively blush and pull away from him. Oh, boo. You didn't have to get all shy on me. Luca, I'm trying to tell you something. He chuckles and nods, finally done teasing me. I quickly summarize Tristan's Ricky Rodent story, which ends with his wife leaving him for the mascot. And watch with amusement as the life seemingly drains out of Luca's face. Damn, now I feel like an asshole. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I'm such a dick. Before I could say anything else, Tristan returns with Luca's laptop in his arms. Alright. Oh, hold on. Alright, here we go. He proceeds to give a breakdown of what went wrong with the laptop and how they fixed it. It all sounds like gibberish to me, so I wander over to the new Paraphone display. One of them has a game. Snake on the screen. Oh wow, I haven't seen this game in a while. While I marvel over the decades-old mobile game, I overhear Tristan say,
So,
"Oh, by the way, when we got this thing booted up, some music started playing. Is that your stuff?" Yeah, sorry, you had to hear that. Wait, what are you sorry about? It's really good. I didn't realize you were a musician. I guess I thought you just bartend. I set the phone I was looking at back on its display, applying copious amounts of hand sanitizer, and stepped between Tristan and Luca. Hey, I want to hear it. I don't think it's that good. I think I'll be the judge of that. The combination of electronic sounds, children screaming, and the usual white noise of crowds makes it impossible to effectively hear anything from those small laptop speakers. Sensing that I wanted to hear Luca's music better, Tristan kindly whips out a pair of headphones that he swears up and down has been thoroughly sanitized. While I believe you, I see the pink eye potential here. I totally get it.
Hmm?
Or we could wait till we get back and I'll lend you my studio headphones. I know you. We'll get back and you'll distract me.
If I remember correctly, you enjoy my distractions.
Tristan looks so uncomfortable. Oh dear. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. This is making me so happy. I hate Tristan. He's not it. The Tristan. Frisbee says the Tristan voice is good. It's good. There's a lot of kids around. He pulls out a container of sanitizing wipes and gives the headset another cleaning. After praying that I don't get an ear infection from this, I hit play. The melody that flows through the earbuds blows me away. If music could paint a picture, this one was painting a clear summer day. You've seen it before. One without a cloud in the sky where the colors are so vivid, they're practically technicolor. It's vibrant and alive. As I reluctantly pull off the headphones, Luca looks at me expectantly. Luca, did you write this? Doesn't matter. Is it bad? You can be honest. If you wrote this, then you should accept that invite to fly out west and audition. I knew it.
Oh.
Wait, what? It's beautiful. I get the anxiety though, but don't think your anxiety should dictate whatever. I appreciate that. I have to agree with the lady. She has good taste. She didn't have good taste when she tried to go on a date with you, homie. Luca and Tristan get back into some more technical conversation and go over the forms of payment accepted for the repair. My eyes glaze over again. When it's all said and done, I hear Tristan say, "Who knew guys like you would have crippling anxiety?" Oh, hold on, I gotta do the Tristan voice. Who knew guys like you would have crippling anxiety too?
What do you mean, guys like me?
yes.
Guys like you, clear skin, artfully messy light hair that carefully obscures those luminous blue eyes. Tristan is enjoying the male gaze. Is Tristan a little bisexual? Oh man. Mr. Taco Man, what's up, homie? What's up?
Thanks.
Luca is uncomfortable. Tristan trying to get him some Luca. I mean, I bet you're the type that walks into a coffee shop, flashes a smile, and walks out with a free pastry to go with your coffee. Tristan does have a crush on Luca. So, what's your secret? That's oddly specific, and there's no secret. Oh, that's funny. He actually did get a free pastry from the girl at the coffee shop the other day.
Okay, that's enough.
Bye, Tristan. Good luck with your stand-up. As we start to make our way out of the pear store, I hear someone call Luca's name. We both turn around to find ourselves confronted by two women. One is significantly older than the other. I assume they're related as they share some of the same features. Lustrous, wavy long hair and almond-shaped dark eyes. Luca, your mom didn't even tell me you moved back. Look at you, all grown up and as handsome as ever. Mrs. Willis, good to see you. This is... Luca gestures my way, trying to introduce me. But is savagely cut off by this bull of an older woman who is now shoving the younger girl in front of her. Oh, I gotta do an old lady voice. You remember my granddaughter Lily? She's in town for work but lives in the big city now. You guys used to hang out a lot as kids. Do you remember that? Even went to the student ball together. The young woman looks uncomfortable but gives Luca a warm smile. Hi, Luca. It's so good to see you again.
Hey.
Hey, Lily. How's the job? No, don't worry about me. I'm not really here. You two should hang out soon while Lily's in town. Grab dinner, catch up. You know your mom and Lily aren't getting any younger. I'm sure those two would love to see some grandkids soon. Not freaking creepy at all, old lady. And I wouldn't mind some great grandkids myself. Mrs. Willis. Grandma, please. Lily's beautiful ivory skin had turned pink out of sheer embarrassment. Poor thing. Mrs. Matchmaker Willis then proceeds to grab Lily's phone from her hand and shoves it in Luca's face to enter his phone number. She just got a new phone and lost all of her contacts. Luca seems reluctant, but punches in his number and politely hands the phone back. She'll call you. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go. See you later, Lily. Tell your mom I call her. We got a wedding to plan? Oh no, get out of here. That's so creepy. I don't like this, Grandma. Well, that's too damn bad. I struggle to keep my laughter in check at his flustered expression. Hold on. Mr. Taco Man, I'm sorry your daughter's sick. That's awful. I hope she gets better soon. My accent doesn't sound right as an old lady. I don't have a good old person accent. I really don't. I got a piece of dead skin on my finger though that's getting stuck to everything. Jesus, okay. Frisbee, thank you. Once we make it outside, we find an empty bench under a giant tree and proceed to sit down. At least I can let loose the cackle that I've been holding in since that whole interaction.
What's so funny?
Your face through the whole conversation with your future grandmother-in-law, you look like a deer caught in headlights. Okay, so Frisbee, no. The woman they ran into was one of his mom's friends who has a granddaughter and is trying to set the granddaughter up with Luca. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to sit through that whole thing.
Willis means well, but she cannot read the room at all. I wanted to introduce you, but she just wouldn't stop talking.
That's okay, I understand. So, Lily, huh?
You seem to be taking this in stride. I thought you'd be upset.
I don't really feel any way about it. But who doesn't love a good childhood friends to lovers trope?
You're speaking a foreign language. Care to translate?
Well, in a romance game, like the one I'm playing right now, there are different tropes that tend to be
Romance
used.
games?
Yes. That's where my 4 other boyfriends live. A mobile game.
I'm a visual learner. You're gonna have to show me what that is.
I hesitate for a minute, but pull out my phone to show him the app. Why is he always winking? He is always winking. I click to open it and point to one of the characters. So this one is her childhood friend that she lost contact with for a while. And in the current chapter of the story, he's resurfaced. But no one knows what happened to him in those lost years. He won't tell her where he's been, and the only reason why he hasn't come back to protect her. It's been hinted that the reason why he left to begin with was to ensure her safety. Anyway, he's in love with her, but he won't come clean, and it's so annoying. Maybe he's just afraid of getting turned down. Perhaps. Luca places his hand on my leg as he scoots closer to see my phone screen. The warmth from his palm penetrates through the thin cotton fabric of my dress. Whew. I struggle to gather my thoughts as I focus on the position of that hand. It isn't that it was making me uncomfortable. It's because it feels natural as breathing. Clears throat. One of the more popular tropes is the childhood friend to lovers, where the main character has a childhood friend, hence the name, that turns into a romantic relationship as they get older. I see. What other tropes are there? I don't know if I like that one very much. Well, there's always a good love triangle. The main character is torn between 2 lovers. Then there's the shy girl that goes for the popular guy trope. There's one, that one is pretty cute, because the girl always gets tripped up whenever the popular guy is around. I'm so caught up in my explanation that I failed to notice Luca has draped his arm across the back of the bench, and I feel the soft touch of his fingers on my shoulder. Oh dear. And, what was I saying?
How you're the shy girl going after the popular guy, and how you get tripped up every time he's around.
Wait, what? I didn't say that. Luca's face inches closer to mine, now burning one. His callous finger tenderly pushes some errant hairs out of my face.
You sure about that?
I never thought about it. It's just a theory, an unproven one.
I'd be happy to test that theory with you.
With that, he slowly leans in and presses his lips against mine. As light as a feather and as sweet as the almond croissant he had gotten for free earlier. I close my eyes and savor the moment. Maybe I am the shy girl going after the popular guy. We stay that way just a beat longer. When he pulls away, I see the faint blush on his olive skin. Whoa, he's blushing. Femme Fatality, what's up, homie? Frisbee, yes, get some, Cynthia. A comfortable silence befalls us as we watch the afternoon sun play hide and seek with some errant clouds. So, what's up with Lily? You seem to have a history, and her grandmother is already picking out your wedding colors, apparently. Yeah, Mrs. Willis and her family used to live next door to us. Lily was also raised by a single mom, so our mothers commiserated a lot. She and I also spent a lot of time together growing up. That is, until we got in high school. Then we drifted apart into our own respected cliques. I spent most of my time in the music department, so we never really saw each other that much. He was also a part of the popular crowd, dated the captain of the soccer team. Hold on, you weren't in the popular crowd? Nope, I was a dork with Coke bottle glasses, raging acne, and braces. I look at the man sitting next to me in sheer belief. He, of the chiseled cheekbones, casually handsome with flawless skin? I don't believe you. I can't believe you. I gestured wildly in his general direction. I'm serious, my glow up happened after graduation. Same. Anyway, for the end of the year's student ball, I didn't have a date. Apparently Lily didn't either. She had broken up with the soccer captain. Our moms just decided we would go together. I think she felt bad for me. I doubt that. I bet you were a great date. I've been told I'm a pretty good dancer, you know. Well, after graduation, we kept in touch. We would hang out when we were both visiting home.
She actually came to visit me during sophomore year at the conservatory, which was out of the ordinary, so my delusional mind assumed, what's that called again? The childhood friend to romance trope.
Yes, that's exactly what it is, complete with a glow up.
Well, that is not what happened. In fact, far from it.
She came all the way to visit me because she had a favor to ask. Oh? Her mom was getting remarried and she needed a date to the wedding. She was dating someone for a while. I think he was an engineer major, but also like a college athlete. Totally her type. At least he was at that time. They were seriously dating. Lily had told me at one point he wanted to propose right after college. When they abruptly broke up, she never told me why, just vaguely mentioned that they had grown apart. Understandable.
Well, that visit was her coming out to me.
Okay, wait, what? I did not see that coming.
She said she always knew, even in high school.
Get it, girl. What did you say?
But I love her, no matter what. She's my friend, and I was glad she felt comfortable telling me.
Precious. Since she did me a solid of going to the high school dance with me, I can't say no to girls crying. Ah, cute. Judging about her grandmother's reaction when she saw you today, I'm guessing she hasn't come out to them quite yet. Honestly, don't know. We haven't really talked in a while. But I understand why she would be hesitant. Her family is pretty conservative. I felt for Lily at that moment. Having to live your life hiding the important parts of yourself can be exhausting.
That's enough about Lily. Let's talk about dinner. What are you hungry for?
I think I saw an ice cream cart over there. That sounds so good right now. That is not a decent dinner, Cynthia.
Ice cream for dinner? I knew you were my kind of girl.
Oh wait, you're lactose intolerant. We can do something else.
Absolutely not. You can't put ice cream on the table and then cruelly take it away from me.
Fair enough. What's your favorite flavor?
Dark chocolate with peanut butter pieces.
Oh, yes. Dark chocolate with peanut butter pieces? Delicious.
Stick around and find out.
Oh, got a sweet tooth. The sun slowly starts to set and the golden orb turns the bright blue sky into an explosion of oranges and pinks. Taking my hand into his fingers intertwine, and we walk slowly towards our icy treat for dinner. Best date ever. If that's the end of this chapter? Oh no. I still feel giddy after Luca brings me home, so naturally, I have to let Frisbee know. Guess where I just came from? Well, work would be too obvious and hardly exciting. I'm guessing you went on a date? He didn't ghost me. Can you believe? Wow. The bar is so low. But people can be so trash, though. Truth. So, how did it go? Why are you even making me wait? I'm dying to know. Frisbee, yes, we gotta text Mrs. Frisbee. He is so dreamy. Also, real popular with the ladies, both young and old. But honestly, I don't really have anything to worry about. I can tell that he likes me. Yeah, it doesn't make you jealous? Not in the slightest. I love this confidence. Well, I'm rooting for you. Okay, this is where I'm going to end it. Luca chapter 4. I think this is going to be it for now. We got to save this. Friday, March 17th, 2023. Luca chapter 4. Alright, we're gonna quit. Yes. And that is gonna be it for tonight, guys. We'll play this again sometime soon. Dude, that was fun. That was fun. Poor Tristan. He's such a noob. He's such a noob. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I have to go to work in the morning, so that's fun. I have to be up at like 7. Gross. But thanks for watching, guys. I love you so much, and I will see you next week. I will be working all weekend, so I will not be streaming. I don't think I'm streaming again until like Tuesday. I'll be over on Twitch though, and I'll let you know. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out and being the greatest people ever. I love you.